What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty. Join my Discord if you want to chat and share your thoughts, the link is in the description. 6LS Chapter 93 The Tianbang Arena opens, and Yi Tian transforms into a chamber du luo. Alabasta Guard. Sir Whitebeard, we want to buy a high-end protective shield, can you sell it? Close black lens bracket. Goa Kingdom Guard. Mr. Whitebeard, our Goa King wants to buy a high-end protective shield, please bid, close black lens bracket. Drum Magnetic King. How to sell this thing, Lousy wants to buy one. Tetsolo. Tell me, Whitebeard, I can afford it for as much money as you want, just one. Vinsmoke Judge. Open black lens bracket Senior Whitebeard, we want to pay a large price to buy a protective shield, is that okay? Close black lens bracket. Because of the outrageous attributes of high-level protective shields, wealthy kings, leaders and others from all over the world are flocking to it. They all want to buy one from Whitebeard, just one. After seeing these barrage comments, let alone stopping them, even Sengoku wanted to buy one. It's just that Marine and world government are completely inconvenient to talk about it. Otherwise, the barrage would have been posted long ago. Regarding these, Whitebeard said with a hearty smile on the deck of Moby D*K. Kula la la la. These things are all for my sons, none of them will be sold. How can something that is related to the safety of your family be measured by money? Kulala. Blackbeard. Open black lens bracket Dad Whitebeard, what if I trade you with ancient species or Logia? Close black lens bracket. Auntie. I also have pills to increase basic combat power. Shanks. I seem to have some, how about interaction? Close black lens bracket. Kaido. Open black lens bracket I also have Zone Devil Fruit Advanced pills, do you want to freely exchange some? Close black lens bracket. 5 Elders. Open black lens bracket we can also exchange it for something, close black lens bracket. Sengoku. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket look at these big guys who are begging for nothing in exchange for the high-level protective shield in his hands. Whitebeard still shook his head and said, you'd better give up. I won't exchange it for any amount of money for this thing. Unless, a 9-star pill is replaced by a high-level protective shield. Open black lens bracket that's outrageous, Whitebeard. Close black lens bracket, 9-star pill. Is that thing so easy to obtain? Close black lens bracket. So far, all the rewards from the heaven ranking are only a few 9-star pills? I'm so speechless, who would exchange it for 9-star pill? Kaido. Whitebeard, your calculation is really good. If you exchange an emperor-level powerhouse for a high-level protective shield, you may be going crazy. Auntie. Forget it. This Whitebeard probably has no idea of selling high-end protective shields. Shanks. Things of this level, thinking about it, will definitely not be taken care of casually, but to improve one's own strength. Forget it, if you don't want to go out, why bother to impose such embarrassing conditions, close black lens bracket. Now let's think about it first an auction or buy the reward pills from the Emperor Pirates. Yes. OnePiece is going to hold an auction. Close black lens bracket, in addition to the many ordinary reward pills that Tokushima received before, there are also reward pills for the officers of the Long Ocean Pirates. That's a good thing. It's a bit expensive, but it's worth the price. Tip. There is only one remaining pirate group left in the pirate power rankings. Tip. The simulated ranking battle of the pirate combat power rankings has started. Tip. The current strongest pirate group, the Emperor Pirates combat ranking evaluation and rewards will be carried out after the simulated ranking battle. Reminder. The heavenly ranking has placed many restrictions on the current strongest pirate group. Please encourage the rest of the pirate groups to try their best to surpass Asahi. Tip. Pirate combat power ranking simulation battle. All pirate groups on the list have 2 tracks, individual competition and team competition, close black lens bracket. Tip. Only cadre level members can participate in the simulated battle. Anyone who has received rewards can also participate in the individual competition. The simulation competition will start the qualifiers in half an hour. At the last moment, Tianbang did not evaluate and award the Emperor Pirates. On the contrary, it gives something new, pirate combat power ranking simulation battle. As soon as this news came out, it completely exploded. Open black lens bracket Pirates battle. Close black lens bracket, damn it, is this finally here? Close black lens bracket. Any pirate group that has been nominated before can participate, even those who have received rewards can also participate. Open black lens bracket I really like this kind of program. Close black lens bracket, it seems that Tianbang really understands us. Open black lens bracket start quickly, I can't wait, close black lens bracket, speaking of which, the Emperor Pirates are really miserable. Yes, my combat power has not been evaluated yet. To get the reward from the combat power list, I have to fight first. Tisk, 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 there are also monitoring of various actions, close black lens bracket. Indeed, I feel that the Tianbao is enough to target the Celestial Emperor Pirates, and the purpose seems to be to pull him down from the current position of the strongest pirate group, close black lens bracket. That should be the case, after all, that seat cannot always be occupied by just one person. It's okay to let someone else do it, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket it will start in half an hour, close black lens bracket, I'm so excited, my whole body is shaking. I'm not even looking forward to the rewards for the members of the Emperor Pirates anymore. Open black lens bracket damn, Start quickly, start quickly. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket. This is what a pirate should have. Close black lens bracket. Fight. It's a battle, it's not just an inventory. Tiandi Pirates, Tiandi District, advertisement. Tian and others felt a little helpless when they saw what Tianbang had created. This day's list, ever since they were on Raftel, seems to have been targeting them. Don't know why, this time we even have to let them compete. Those who have not received the second reward yet, go and compete with the royal group who have received the second reward. This is really outrageous, however, everyone in the Celestial Emperor Pirates seems to be eager to give it a try. Bibi Dong stood up first and said, Brother Tian, after absorbing Yamada no Orochi's 10,000 years spirit ring, I have broken through to level 85 Contra. Coupled with the mental skull of 10,000 years this time, I think I should be able to participate in the competition. And I've played in that team competition since I was a kid, so I should be very good at it. Bibi Dong released his soul power and showed off his soul ring. The power released by the last red soul ring is indeed pretty good. As for her second martial soul, there is currently no soul ring attached to it. Moreover, she still has a god-given soul ring that she has not used yet. After hearing what Bibi Dong said, Tian nodded and said, okay, you have a spot in the team competition. I just don't know what will happen in the individual competition. You still have to be careful in the individual competition. After all, there are still many 9-star generals and emperors out there. Yuan Tiangong put away his fishing rod and sighed. This time's simulated battle is just a small fight, and it should enter a fierce stage later. The final selection still depends on the rules of the heavenly ranking. I know you guys are all arrogant, but you still can't be careless in a team battle. Bibi Dong must have one quota for the team battle. Captain, since she's awakened, let's take advantage of the moment to improve her strength. She still has half an hour to prepare. Hearing Yuan Tiangang's words, Tian nodded and said, let's go, Donger, to my room. Bibi Dong nodded obediently, and then the two of them came to Tian's room. Tip. The rules of the Combat Power Ranking Simulated Battle Individual Competition are as follows. All individuals who have received rewards are eligible to participate, but only 2 people in the pirate group can participate in the individual battle, and the 2 people participating in the individual battle cannot participate in the group at the same time. Race. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The rules of the simulated team battle match on the Combat Power Rankings are as follows. Each pirate group on the list will get a chance to participate in the team match. The team battle can have up to 3 members, and only 1 member who has participated in the individual battle is allowed. Participate in the team competition. Tip. All pirate group members on the list can participate, including pirate groups that have been eliminated. This type of pirate group will participate in the competition with the projection of their combat power during their lifetime, which is the same as their own strength. If they achieve good results, there is still a chance to get a chance to be resurrected. Open black lens bracket resurrection. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket resurrection. 1 open black lens bracket resurrection. Open black lens bracket resurrection. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket. Damn, it's resurrection. Close black lens bracket. Is lousy dreaming, or Tianbang is going crazy. Open black lens bracket. Such a rule is actually allowed. Close black lens bracket. Can a dead person be resurrected to participate in the competition? This is too outrageous. Close black lens bracket. Everyone who achieves good results will have the opportunity to be resurrected and be rewarded. I can't believe how terrifying the final championship reward is. Now, it is estimated that the Moria Pirates and even the reclusive giant pirates will have to come out to test the depth. Close black lens bracket. It's interesting, it's so interesting, someone has already gone to hell, and yet they pull him out. As soon as Tianbang's simulated battle rules came out, the barrage of Tianbang suddenly turned into a pot of porridge. The major forces from all parties have also begun actions and plans. On the marine side, in Marineford, Sengoku has started talking. Garp, Aokiji, Akainu, you 3 have all received rewards from the heavenly ranking. You should have the opportunity to participate. When the time comes, you must rely on your own power to get more rewards for Marine. Aokiji heard this and nodded. Garp, however, flicked his nose on Sengoku's new desk without any care. This is obviously a reward we got ourselves. Will it be handed over to you to distribute it when the time comes? I don't care, I can give it to whoever I want, and I can give it to myself if I want to. With a bang sound, Sengoku smashed his desk into pieces again. Garp, don't forget your identity, you are Marine. Garp said disapprovingly. Marine is just Marine. What I yearn for now is freedom. If you see that I am uncomfortable and want to kick me out of Marine, I have nothing to say. You? Sengoku pointed at Garp's nose, furious. I don't know why, but Sengoku always feels that something is wrong with Garp. But I couldn't tell what was wrong. Anyway, it's very abnormal. Even if I went against him in the past, it wouldn't be like this. Now it's really an open challenge. Looking at the noisy office, Akainu left silently. Beasts Pirates, Kaido has begun deployment. In the individual competition, let Jin and Yamato participate. They are very strong and should be able to get a good ranking. For the team competition, let Jin, Quinn, and Jack enter. This may give Jack a chance to be resurrected. I hope this rule will work. Kaido made up his mind. If Jack can really be resurrected, he can also transform Jack's mammoth into the devil fruit, a phantom species. By then, Beasts Pirates will have 4 fantasy beast species and 1 mythical species himself. Not only strength, but also great potential. Moby D*K, Whitebeard. Z is also planning his sons. We must strive to get a good ranking. Maybe we can resurrect Sachi. Advertisement. In the individual competition, let's go to Marco and Ace, and in the team competition, let's go to Marco, Saki, and Joes. If it's not allowed, replace Saki with Beasta. Listening to Whitebeard's layout, Marco and others readily agreed. This time, you must try your best to get the final reward. Toto Land Kingdom. When the ant saw the situation that she could be resurrected, she was so happy that she almost jumped up. So, can my Katakuri be resurrected? Great, great. Katakuri's personal battle and team battle. Parasparrow, you take the other personal battle spot and leave the rest to Cracker and Smoothie. Red Hair Pirates is also starting to prepare candidates. There is also the Blackbeard Pirates as the biggest dark horse. This time's rules are undoubtedly the best for the Blackbeard Pirates. Because the Blackbeard Pirates have a 9-star officer and a 10-star officer. In terms of personal combat, he is invincible. Even if it is a team competition, Red Earl can lead the team. No problem at all. The Long Ocean Pirates are also making intensive preparations. So does the Skywarp Pirates. Among them, the most miserable one is the Golden Lion Pirates. The captain level cannot go into battle, which means that the strongest ones are just cadres. Although their cadres have been streamlined, the highest level of strength is only 7 stars. Compared to other 9-star pirates, they really have as many disadvantages as they have. This is true for both individual and group battles. There are also Doflamingo's pirates who were completely wiped out, and the Empress's 9 snakes pirates, etc. During the half-hour countdown, all the pirate groups who qualified for the competition were preparing intensively. As for the Emperor Pirates, the final candidate has not yet been given. Only a preliminary quota for BB Dong in the team competition has been determined. BB Dong himself is still improving his strength in Yi Tian's room. The most outstanding thing in Yi Tian's room is his big bed. It's a full 10 meters in radius. The main thing is a big one. Not to mention sleeping with him alone, it doesn't matter even if he sleeps with more than a dozen people. When fully accommodated, there is even room for excess. On the bed, BB Dong and Yi Tian were sitting cross-legged. Both of them were wearing clothes, and their palms were stretched out to face each other. Between the two of them, there was a soul bone floating in the air. It is the 10,000 years spiritual skull of BB Dong. Yi Tian is helping BB Dong quickly refine and absorb it. At the same time, beside the two of them, the God-given soul ring also appeared. The color of the God-given soul ring changed from white at the beginning, to yellow, black, and finally settled to crimson. 10,000 years. This brief thought appeared in BB Dong's mind, and then he continued to practice. Her soul power was also increasing rapidly, level 86. Level 87, level 88, level 89. Level 90, in the end, she became a level 90 Contra in one fell swoop. As long as you absorb one more soul ring, you can break through to level 91 and become a titled Duluo. She currently has 9 soul rings in total. There are 8 first martial arts souls, and the maximum number of years is 10,000 years. A second martial spirit with a term of 10,000 years. I don't know how much BB Dong's strength has improved compared to before. Because he had already reached level 80 before exiting the level, and he just happened to be drawn and became the goddess of the debate. Now compared to before, she not only has 2 more soul rings, a 10th level of soul power, but also a mental skull worth 10,000 years. With the help of Yi Tian, BB Dong completely absorbed the soul ring, stabilized her strength, and the skull gradually merged into her head. But just when the fusion was completely completed, BB Dong suddenly felt a feeling on her skull that was so comfortable that she couldn't resist. This feeling made her sink into it all of a sudden, and her whole body was flushed. I'm so hot. Brother Yi Tian, I'm so hot, hurry up, help me, put on my clothes. It is really unimaginable that BB Dong, the speech goddess who is extremely cold outside, would look like this in Yi Tian's room. Yi Tian opened his eyes and felt a headache looking at Bai Zidong's expression. BB Dong looked at Yi Tian with eyes that were almost blurry. Could Yi Tian not know? Hey, how come absorbing a mental skull has side effects? I met Donger when he was young, but in this situation, can't he escape the fate of the Duluo in the Chamber of Secrets after all? The competition is about to begin, and it's really going to give me a hard time. Chapter 94 BB Dong's blood is gone, the battle begins. Yi Tian shook his head, then put his fingers together, and a drop of transparent substance appeared on his fingertips. You can really give me a hard time. If this blow can't wake you up, you won't be able to lead the team to the competition. The bitter smile on Yi Tian's face disappeared instantly, replaced by seriousness and seriousness. The words coming out of your mouth are also full of righteousness. Taishangtaxing, adaptability is endless. Exorcise evil spirits and bind evil spirits, protect life and body. Wisdom is clear and the mind is peaceful. The 3 souls are eternal, and there is no loss of soul. After reciting a spell, Yi Tian's fingertips suddenly pointed towards BB Dong's eyebrows. But at this moment, BB Dong twisted his body and suddenly rushed towards him. Then there was a strange itching and wetness coming from the fingertips. Looking up, it turned out that Bai Shidong's alluring red lips had bitten his finger. Brother Yi Tian, what are you going to do? I'm so hot, BB Dong's unclear voice came. Yi Tian suddenly felt bad. Just now he had accumulated his own strength and recited the scriptures to produce the quiet soul liquid that was supposed to be injected into Bibi Dong's spiritual platform. But with her sudden movement, the thing was swallowed directly into her mouth. Completely useless. Damn 10,000 years mental skull. Should I take it off now? Yi Tian pondered. Looking at Bibi Dong like this, I'm afraid it will be difficult to get rid of this mentally affected state for a while. A sound sounded. Being knocked down, Yi Tian lost his center of gravity. The huge elasticity of the big bed made him a little bumpy and his consciousness was a little affected. Bibi Dong was already in a state of confusion, his eyes were drawn, and there seemed to be crystal drool dripping from the corner of his mouth. Who can withstand this? In this case, even if you ask Lu Shaoyi to come, you won't even be able to see her. In the last moment of clarity, Yi Tian sent a message to Yuan Tiangong. Something went wrong during practice. You will be solely responsible for the rest. Bibi Dong will no longer be able to play. Yuan Tiangong is also a little strange. Suddenly I received a message from Yi Tian. It seems that the situation is quite critical. Otherwise, Bibi Dong wouldn't even be able to play. Yuan Tiangong shook his head and said, I hope everything is safe and sound. Bibi Dong's strength has improved too quickly in a short period of time, and his foundation is not strong. It is indeed easy for him to go crazy. Then he raised his head and said to the members of the Emperor Pirates. From now on, I will be in charge of the competition. There was an accident in Yi Tian and Bibi Dong's training, and they are temporarily unable to participate. Upon hearing this, Kana immediately came to 990 Yuan Tiangang's side and shook Yuan Tiangang's arm. Brother Yi Tian will not be in danger, right? Commander, is that scumbag Yi Tian in danger? Why did Bibi Dong keep the scumbag Yi Tian to himself in the room for so long? This group of Emperor Pirates, apart from being worried about Yi Tian and Bibi Dong, are also dissatisfied with them. No one knew that the competition was approaching, and they finally pulled off such a trick. Yuan Tiangong waved his hand and said, Don't worry, it's okay, it just takes some time. It just so happens that they are back too, let's talk about them together. Yuan Tiangong said and looked at the sky in the distance. Sure enough, 3 figures appeared there. It's Queen Medusa who just came back, baby, she's so vicious. As soon as the 3 people came back, a group of people exchanged greetings with each other. Then he viciously threw the half-dead Rob Lucci to the ground. He took out a bunch of reward pills from his arms and put them all in a box together with the babies. Where's the captain? Why can't I see him? Juxi asked after looking around. Hearing this question, Queen Medusa also became energetic. His eyes looked around. Just when Yuan Tiangong was about to say something, Rem on the side quickly said, Brother Yi Tian helped Sister Bibi Dong practice, something went wrong, and it is still being solved. There is a problem in cultivation? It's really a rare thing, ha 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 ha. With the captain's ability, there should be no problem at all. After a few hearty laughs, he stopped caring about it. Medusa, on the other hand, felt a little uncomfortable. Relying on her Do-Zun cultivation, she can feel some fluctuations in space. In her perception, Yi Tian's room was sealed off. The inside and the outside were like 2 worlds, with no influence on each other at all. But Queen Medusa, who already controls the power of space, can feel the space in that room. Listening to that kind of movement, Queen Medusa suddenly snorted coldly. You're really good at taking advantage of loopholes. I just went out to do a mission. You took the opportunity, Bibi Dong, just wait for me. Medusa burst out with an extremely angry breath for no reason. She opened her mouth and asked directly, Have you decided who will go to the competition? Yuan Tiangong shook his head and said, Not yet, you just happen to be back, let's get started. I want a spot in the individual battle. Bibi Dong's tone was unquestionable. Advertisement anyway, she has to reserve this quota. Okay, do you have any intention, Daff, for the rest? Yuan Tiangong did not object and looked at everyone. I want a spot in the team competition. My god-slaying talisman can break through any defense. Shitong stood up. Rem also stood up, with a meteor hammer in her hand. Do we need Rem to come on board? Nami and Robin looked at each other, shook their heads and said, We better forget it. Compared to your strength, it's far behind. I want a place in the team competition, now I can completely control the battlefield. You are very skillful in using the spirit transformation technique. Tatsumaki finally stood up, you can also say, stand up. Because there was no hockey before, it was a bit difficult to deal with Logia demon fruit power. Even if Tatsumaki uses telekinesis to crush it into powder, it won't be able to hurt Akainu, and summoning meteorites will be of no use. As long as she becomes elemental, she will be difficult to deal with. Of all the abilities, only Logia could restrain her, but she encountered her in the first battle and there was really nothing she could do. This time, after Tatsumaki gained the ability, he must wash away his shame this time. Yuan Tiangong looked at the people in front of him and said in a deep voice. It's better not to expose Chitong's abilities too much, this is just a simulated battle. Your advantages are obvious. Even if you are a general, you will die if you cut him, but your disadvantages are also obvious. Your physical strength is insufficient, or even seriously insufficient. Chitong listened to the commander's words and nodded in acquiescence. Her ability is indeed unique, and it has only been shown once, so others still can't figure out her ability. Because as a special method, the trump card is like the leper in Landlords. Under normal circumstances, he will not be the first one to attack. Save it for the most critical moments. Then Tatsumaki took a step back. No more fighting for this position. Ha 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 ha, since the commander-in-chief said it is a simulated battle, it is not appropriate to reveal too many words. Then I'll come and fight. Vicious laughed loudly and stood up, smashing his weapon, the dragon fang, on the floor. Yes, your ability is not special. Even if others know it, they won't be able to deal with you. At this time, Xiao Zizai took the initiative to stand up and said, if there are still a few places left, then count me in. I've seen my followers appear, and it's time to take some medicine. Yuan Tiangong looked at Xiao Zizai and nodded, can. Then it's decided. In the individual competition, Medusa and Evil will compete, and they will be able to obtain the maximum ranking reward. The team competition consists of Tatsumaki, Xiao Zizai, and... Before Yuan Tiangong finished speaking, a charming voice sounded from a distance. Let me go, I've been resting for so long, it's so boring. Hearing this voice, Yuan Tiangong immediately refused. At least you haven't been exposed yet. You can't participate in this small-scale mock battle. TCH, it's so boring. I'm going to bed. By the way, where is my little Tian? Ask him to come to my room and I will play with him. These words made everyone present break into a cold sweat. Medusa stood up and snorted coldly. You look like a *******y woman. It's better for you to lock yourself in the room. Are you jealous that I can show my true nature? Medusa. I can tell you directly, although I look full of the temperament of a mature woman, I am only 20 years old, unlike you, a snake demon who has lived so long and finally transformed into a snake demon. Buzz. Two towering momentums suddenly burst out. The floor is starting to crack. They are all extremely cold, making the environment in Tiandi district feel like it has fallen into a cold winter season. Okay. The last spot is for the baby. Yuan Tiangang's words are like Huang Zhongdalu, who cannot be disobeyed. As soon as the voice came out, the momentum of the two people was directly broken. Snort. That charming voice and Queen Medusa snorted at the same time. Tip. There are 20 minutes left before the start of the Pirate Power Ranking Simulation Competition. Tip. There are 10 minutes left before the start of the Pirate Power Ranking Simulation Competition. Tip. There are 5 minutes left before the start of the Pirate Power Ranking Simulation Competition. Tip. There is 1 minute left before the start of the Pirate Power Ranking Simulation Competition. Tianbang sounded a constant beep. The barrage of Tianbang is also scrolling quickly. Everyone is ready for this feast. Open black lens bracket 1 minute. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It's about to start. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. How is the pirate group battle between the 4 emperors Shichibukai going? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. So excited, my body has started to tremble. Close black lens bracket. Come on, my emotions have reached their peak. Ah. Brother upstairs, what have you done? Open black lens bracket. Nothing, just a woman. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Hold. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Absolutely amazing. This way. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Watching exciting battles is the greatest pleasure in life. Close black lens bracket. Advertisement, there is still time. Go to the red light district now. Damn, Lousy just arrived and it was completely packed. Increase the price, brother. At some point, Yinbang's barrage turned into this. But I have to say that this battle is not only a time for the pirates to show off their muscles. It is a grand celebration for all the people. Tip. The Pirate Ranking Simulation Competition starts now. Please invite all the pirate members on the list. Choose contestants. Members who have received rewards, please choose whether to participate in the competition. Tip. You can only choose to be on the list or to be rewarded as a way to participate. Tip. Tianbang is projecting the dead people. Anyone whose death time occurs after the appearance of Tianbang will have the right to choose. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The Hawkeye Pirates merged into the Sky Pirates, and the qualifications to participate in the exhibition are the same as those of the Sky Pirates. Tip. Moria Pirates Group is generated by projection. Participants in the individual competition are Moria. Participants in the group competition are Moria, Perona, and Absalom. Close black lens bracket. Tip. Don Quixote Pirates Group is generated by projection. Participants in the individual competition are Doflamingo. Participants in the group competition are Doflamingo, Pika, and Virgo. Close black lens bracket. Tip. Beasts Pirates Deceased Person. Jack has been included as an option. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The deceased member of the Big Mom Pirates. Katakuri has been included as an option. Close black lens bracket. Tip. Shiryu of the Rain was killed by the captain and automatically left the pirate group. Because he received the reward from the Sky Ranking, he can participate in the individual competition. Close black lens bracket. Tianbang issued a series of announcements. Everyone watching was stunned. For a moment, all the comments on Tianbang were full of question marks. Didn't I say that captain-level players cannot participate in this simulation competition? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Aren't Moria and Doflamingo captains? Close black lens bracket. Alas, in fact, they are already dead, so there is no need to worry about these things anymore. Also, he led the team in both individual and team competitions, but who can he beat? Close black lens bracket. Doflamingo is better off, at least he was beaten to death by the cadres of the Celestial Emperor Pirates. Close black lens bracket. Ha ha ha, I almost laugh when I think about it. The Moria Pirates really died quietly. It's so frustrating. I wonder if he can get a chance to be resurrected on the heavenly list. Close black lens bracket. Saki, Jack, and Katakuri are all alive to participate in the competition, which is great. Shiryu of Rain is so miserable, she was killed by Blackbeard. Close black lens bracket. If he hadn't been lucky enough to get a reward, he might not even have a chance to go up. Close black lens bracket. I have already mentally sketched out a scene in which Rain Shiryu returns to take revenge on Blackbeard. Open black lens bracket. Interesting. It's interesting just thinking about it. Close black lens bracket. After the Tianbang revealed the initial basic rules, the pirate groups who were able to participate also selected their own participants. Tianbang also followed the process and continued to announce the next rules. Tip. All contestants have been selected. Open black lens bracket. Start partitioning now. Close black lens bracket. Tip. 2 individual competition participants from the same pirate group will not be divided into the same half area. Close black lens bracket. There are a total of 30 participants in the individual competition of this competition, divided into 2 competition areas. Close black lens bracket. The early competition format adopts a single elimination competition. If you fail once, you will be eliminated. If you win, you can enter the next stage. Close black lens bracket. In the first round, 30 will advance to 16, with 2 buys, and in the second round, 16 will advance to 8. Every time you win, you will get 1 point. No points will be deducted for failure. You will initially have 1 point. Close black lens bracket. Points can be freely used to purchase items in Tianbang Mall, or participate in item draws. Close black lens bracket. Tip. Points from this ranking cannot be transferred, but can be traded freely. The mall will be closed 1 hour after the game ends, and unused points will be cleared automatically. Close black lens bracket. All contestants are in place, and the simulation of the pirate promotion rankings will now officially begin. As the Tianbang prompts were completed, dozens of beams of light appeared under the Tianbang. That is the projection given by Tianbang. The person being projected is equivalent to entering the heavenly list. The main body will gain an invincible state and reflect multiple times the damage. Open black lens bracket. It's begun. It's begun. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Wow, the long-awaited battle. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket finally started. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. 30 contestants. Who are there? Close black lens bracket. It must be exciting. After all, the strongest one should be the Red Earl. Close black lens bracket. Damn it, the Red Earl is here, and there is not even a pirate captain. Isn't it just a random killing? Close black lens bracket. There are also 9-star powerhouses like Bullet. Not sure. Let's wait and see. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Look, it appears. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Bullet, Red Earl, are all in it as expected. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. They're all acquaintances. Close black lens bracket. Wait a minute. Look at those people. Am I dazzled? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Who are these people? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Marine Hero, Vice Admiral Garp. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Marine Admiral Aokiji. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Marine Admiral Akainu. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Admiral. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The admirals are all here. How fierce the battle is. Close black lens bracket. What a terrifying duel is at the general level. Close black lens bracket. I thought it was just a battle between cadres, not that fierce, but I didn't expect that even Garp showed up. Close black lens bracket. Tip. All personnel are in place. Please draw opponents from each division. Chapter 95. The fierce battle between Yi Tian and Bibi Dong continues. Open black lens bracket. Let's draw lots for the competition now. Close black lens bracket. The current contestants and divisions are as follows. The first division is as follows. Open black lens bracket. Moria Pirates. Moria. Close black lens bracket. Long Aocean Pirates. S Bear. The Skywar Pirates. Crow. Open black lens bracket. Blackbeard Pirates. Bullet. Close black lens bracket. Flying Pirates. Bonus. Giant Pirates. Giants. General number 1, Kuji Pirates. Sonia. Open black lens bracket. Red Hair Pirates. Lackey Road. Close black lens bracket. Celestial Pirates. Queen Medusa. Big Mom Pirates. Team Katakuri. Open black lens bracket. Whitebeard Pirates. Marco. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Beasts Pirates. Jin. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Individual contestant Aokiji. Close black lens bracket. Individual contestant Akainu. Individual contestant Kinemon. The second division is as follows. Open black lens bracket. Don Quixote Pirates. Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. Long Aocean Pirates. S Snake. Open black lens bracket. The Skywar Pirates. Mori. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Blackbeard Pirates. Red Earl. Close black lens bracket. Flying Pirates. Golden Lion 1. Giant Pirates. Giant Vice Admiral number 2. Open black lens bracket. Kua Pirates. Grud. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Red Hair Pirates. Usopp. Close black lens bracket. The Emperor Pirates. Vicious. Big Mom Pirates. Parasparrow. Open black lens bracket. Whitebeard Pirates. Ace. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Beasts Pirates. Yamato. Close black lens bracket. Individual contestant Garp. Individual contestant Momonosuke. Individual contestant Shiryu of Rain. Please invite people from your respective divisions to compete and draw. The competition is about to begin. Under the prompts from the Tianbang, the names of all the contestants and the forces behind them were announced. The contestants started drawing prizes and the barrage started rolling. Individual contestant, Shiryu of Rain, really laughed to death, close black lens bracket. Shiryu of Rain, you must take revenge. Kill Blackbeard and replace him. This is the real man, close black lens bracket. I'm thinking that Shiryu of Rain wouldn't encounter a very evil person at the beginning, that would be too dramatic. Open black lens bracket, probably not close black lens bracket, but I feel like Golden Lion and Giant Vice Admiral are here to make up the numbers. After all, they don't even have names. Close black lens bracket. Is there a possibility that it is too low-key and even the names on the list are unknown? Actually, I'm really looking forward to the fighting power of Vice Admiral Garp, the legendary marine who can chase One Piece around the world. Damn it, Momonosuke can still go up there, he won't be allowed to get any rewards. Open black lens bracket, Momonosuke must die. Close black lens bracket. Speaking of Momonosuke, I suddenly remembered, why didn't Kurozumi the big snake resurrect and appear above? Close black lens bracket. Yes, why did Kurozumi disappear? Is he completely dead? Close black lens bracket. It's a little strange, I don't understand, although it's none of my business, as Wanakuna's general, he's not an unknown person, close black lens bracket. No matter what, the lottery seems to be over, close black lens bracket, let me see what the battle situation is like, close black lens bracket. In the constant discussion of Tianbang, the lottery draw of Tianbang ended. The battle is about to begin. At the same time, on a 10-meter bed on the Tiandi, the battle between Yi Tian and Bibi Dong continued. The drawing of participants is over, please take the stage for the contestants from each half of the district who have drawn number 1. Open black lens bracket, here we go. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket, here we go. Close black lens bracket. Let's see how the first battle turned out, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket, hiss, it's finally here. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket, I have booked a hotel room in the red light district, close black lens bracket. Hey, lousy 2, I'm looking for the top 1. After the division of the contestants ended, the top ranking screen began to be divided into 2. On the left is the first division, and on the right is the second and fifth divisions. On the split screen, there are also the players above. I saw on the split screen of the first competition area that there were 2 contestants in the number 1 competition. Queen Medusa, S-Bear. The projection from the dead S-Bear, as well as the current cadres of the Emperor Pirates who have shown to have the ceiling of combat power. The number 1 contestant also appeared on the split screen of the second division. Doflamingo, Snake. These 2 are both people who have died and obtained projections. To be precise, S-Snake and S-Bear are both artificial humans, but they are almost the same as normal people. They can grow and their strength will increase with age. In the picture of Tianbang, 2 huge arenas appeared. This arena seems to be located in the clouds. It is very huge, almost a kilometer in radius. There were clouds and mist surrounding the arena, making it difficult to see what was outside. It felt like being in a fairyland on Earth. On both sides of the arena, combatants appeared at the same time. Advertisement, it was as if he was transported directly to this battlefield. But at this time, the combatants were all imprisoned by a golden beam of light and could not escape. Tip. There will be a 1-minute buffer time when you arrive at the cloud battlefield. After the 1-minute countdown ends, the light of confinement will dissipate. Close black lens bracket. Tip. This simulated battle uses projection battle. Any injuries or deaths caused on the battlefield will be fully recovered when leaving the battlefield. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The projection of dead contestants will have all the abilities they had while alive. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. It turns out that this is what simulated warfare means. Open black lens bracket. No matter how the result is, you will never die. Close black lens bracket. What is immortal? Look at contestant number 1, 3 of the 4 are dead. Ha ha ha, it's so interesting that so many dead people have come back to life. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Don't say it, close black lens bracket. According to the rules of the Tianbang, if you achieve good results, you can be resurrected. It seems that all the dead people on the field have to go all out. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It started. Close black lens bracket. Finally, the 1-minute buffer time passed. The light of confinement dissipates. Action instantly started on both sides of the Tianbang split screen. The first battlefield. The moment Queen Medusa's confinement disappeared, her body flashed directly in front of S-Bear. He raised his hand and struck with an attack. S-Bear dodges very quickly. S-Shang, whose own strength is at the 7-star level, has grown up due to the rewards from the heavenly ranking. His current strength is at the small star combat level. S-Bear activated his own meatball fruit, which directly caused Queen Medusa's attack to bounce back. Seeing this, Queen Medusa no longer planned to use this ordinary attack. With a casual slap, she dispersed the rebounded attack. Call out. S-Bear took the initiative to launch an offensive. That's a laser attack from Kizaru. The figure of the Queen of Medusa flickers, and she raises her hand to reveal the power of space. S-Bear was immediately imprisoned. Then Queen Medusa used the power of space to strangle. Even though S-Bear had the devil fruit ability of green blood and the blood defense of the Lunaria clan, they were all turned into powder under the crushing force of BB Dong's absolute strength. Open black lens bracket F asterisk K. Close black lens bracket, S Shang. This kind of ability should at least reach the threshold of 8 stars. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Is it that simple? Close black lens bracket. I can't understand what she is doing at all. Yeah, at the beginning, I just showed off some decent moves. Close black lens bracket. Then you don't want to play anymore, and the sun shines on your hand and it's gone in seconds? Open black lens bracket. How can you have such pervert ability? Close black lens bracket. It just so happens that Doflamingo was instantly killed in this way, right? Close black lens bracket. It's totally worthless. I've even found the top spot. Hey, let's watch the battle between Doflamingo and S-Snake. Close black lens bracket. On the other side of the battlefield, the battle between Doflamingo and Snake has just begun. As if feeling the fluctuations on the other side, Doflamingo gritted his teeth angrily and said, "Damn it, that woman has no way to defend herself against that kind of power. Even if Lousy transforms into thunder and lightning, there is nothing he can do. The only one who has ever seen escape is Kizaru's shining fruit. Lousy must be resurrected. My Don Quixote family, I will make Don Quixote great again." Doflamingo roared angrily, and his whole body turned into thunder and lightning and came behind S-Snake in an instant. Thunderbird. Zizzy. The terrifying electric current penetrated the air and hit S-Snake's body. Even with extremely fast speed, there is still no way to avoid Thunderfruit's rapid speed. Doflamingo also seems to be aware of Snake's petrification ability. So he didn't give it a chance. The whole person is moving all the time. Snake's laser can't hit it at all. The petrification ability is also avoided by Doflamingo every time he wants to use it. Even melted with powerful lightning power, in terms of attack, there is nothing S-Snake can do against Doflamingo. This is the power of Thunderfruit. Although he hasn't developed any powerful moves yet, and he's not very proficient in them, he's already completely superior to the awakened string fruit in terms of power. Is this Doflamingo's true combat ability? Close black lens bracket. So fast, I can't see clearly at all. Comparable to the movement speed of thunder and lightning, and the attack power of thunder and lightning. Close black lens bracket. This fruit is already invincible even before it awakens. Close black lens bracket. Yes, the attack power is stronger than Akainu Admiral's lava fruit, and it also has the attack speed of Kizaru Admiral. Close black lens bracket. Looking at the trend, S-Snake Girl has no way to touch Doflamingo. It's really scary. I'm wondering, if someone who eats Doflamingo's rewards and fruits meets Doflamingo, will they both discharge electricity together? Close black lens bracket. Then it depends on their ultimate strength. If the two sides are in different divisions, they must at least win the division championship team trip. I'm afraid it won't work. There's a Red Earl in Shiryu's division of Rain. As an enemy, it is impossible for him to advance. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Holy shit. Lousy is released. Close black lens bracket in the second battlefield. Doflamingo has completely disappeared from S-Snake Girl's sight. On the battlefield that spans 8,000 meters, a terrifying thundercloud is gathering strength. Baboon, this move is my strongest ability right now. Brontosaurus. Advertisement, go to hell. Die again and give me the chance to recover. The Thunder Dragon flashing with electric light has already targeted the Snake Girl. Even if she wanted to escape, it was impossible. The Thunderbird hit by Doflamingo just now only hurt her a little. But the Thunderbird just now and the Thunder Dragon now are two completely different products. The difference between a casual hit and a big move. Snake Girl's eyes flashed with confusion. After she was injured by the Thunderbird just now, the mark of thunder and lightning had been left in her body. Zero, please ask for flowers. With the mark, he will be chased by the Thunder Dragon no matter what. So she did not dodge, but chose to directly activate the defensive fire of the Lunaria tribe, intending to resist. Boom. A huge Thunder Dragon descended from the sky. He gave initiation to the tiny Snake Girl and left. The entire kilometer-long arena was infused with thunder and lightning, and every boundary was filled with flashing thunder. Open black lens bracket Gulu. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This is the real power of Thunderfruit. Close black lens bracket. Unstoppable speed, invincible attack power. Other than Queen Medusa, who else can defeat a Thunderfruit user? At least it can be a tie. Close black lens bracket. Under normal circumstances, you should be invincible first. It's too invincible, it won't be resurrected. This kind of ability is not inferior to that of the 9-star General Emperor level. Close black lens bracket. Just think about it, who can catch up with that kind of teleportation speed that can easily reach more than 10 kilometers? Close black lens bracket. Unfortunately, Thunderfruit is no longer Doflamingo, but has joined the Celestial Emperor Pirates. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The first game of the first round of the knockout round is over. Winner of the first division, Queen Medusa. Open black lens bracket. Winner of Division 2, Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. After Thunder Dragon, Tianbang directly announced the results. It also declares that there is no hope for S-Snake Girl to be resurrected in the individual competition. Tip. Those who have died and have not acquired the ability to resurrect will not be able to use trading points. Close black lens bracket. 2 people eliminated. S-Snake, S-Bear, it's over. In the first round of competition, all individual members of the Long Aocean Pirates were eliminated. The 5 elders' faces turned green with anger. It's not like they don't know the ability of Seraph. Definitely possesses 8-star combat power. But in front of Queen Medusa and Doflamingo, they have no ability to resist at all. It's not that they are weak, it's that their opponents are too strong. Whitebeard. Kula la la la. Sengoku, 5 elders, your Seraph is really not good, you still have to let real people fight. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. This artificial human is just like my artificial devil fruit. It's tasteless and it's a pity to throw it away. It's useless for daily use. Close black lens bracket. Auntie. Kizaru's laser is of no use, it's such a waste. Golden Lion. Ha 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 ha, I'm really laughing. I thought my cadres were weak enough, but I didn't expect yours to be even weaker. I was unlucky enough to meet 2 monsters. Blackbeard. Bullet, Red Earl, your battles should be fought as quickly as possible. If you encounter Shiryu of Rain, kill him quickly and don't give him a chance to resurrect. Shanks. I hope they have better luck and don't encounter such a monster first. Close black lens bracket. Amidst the discussion, the second battle kicked off. Open black lens bracket. The second game of the knockout round begins. Close black lens bracket. Tip. In subsequent games, the evaluation and reward data obtained by the opponent in the Sky ranking will be given before the game. The personnel for the second game are as follows. Division 1. Individual contestants Aokiji vs Akainu. Individual contestants. Aokiji. No evaluation of combat effectiveness yet. Reward, Earth Fruit. Akainu. No combat power rating yet. Reward, Devil Fruit Evolution Pill. Second Division. Blackbeard Pirates Red Earl vs Usopp Red Hair Pirates. Red Earl. Combat power rating. Reward, Double Color Hockey increased by 30%, Fruit Proficiency increased by 30%, Logia Mumu Fruit. Usopp. Combat power evaluation. I know this. 2 Color Hockey improvement, 60%, Speed, Strength increased by 30%. The players are already in place, and the light of confinement will dissipate in 1 minute. The pace of the second game picked up quickly, but no one expected that the high-intensity battle would come so quickly. Open black lens bracket. Akainu Admiral vs Aokiji Admiral. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This battle is so interesting. Close black lens bracket. Damn it, although the heavenly ranking has not yet given an evaluation of the 2 admirals' combat effectiveness, you don't need to think about it to know that they must have started with 9 stars. Close black lens bracket. Looking at the other side, the battle between Usopp and the Red Earl, I feel it should be a one-sided crushing. Almost, although Usopp got the second reward, the Red Earl's reward is not bad either. He also has a Phantom Beast Seed and Logia's Double Demon Fruit power. Shanks. Usopp, although this is a simulated battle and you won't die, it doesn't matter if you can't win. It doesn't matter if you admit defeat. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. Open black lens bracket. That guy Shanks is quite honest. But Sengoku, what are you going to do with Marine? Close black lens bracket. Auntie. The battle between the 2 admirals, Sengoku, you won't interfere, right? Whitebeard. Let me see how strong this so-called admiral is after getting the reward. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku. Aokiji, Akainu, you too. Sengoku's barrage hadn't even finished before Sengoku and Akainu both said at the same time. Marshal Sengoku, this is a battle between us, you don't need to interfere. Golden Lion. Peeved ha ha ha, Sengoku, you must be ridiculed. Eagle Eye. What should I say, I am also an admiral, so I need to take care of myself in such a situation. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The light of confinement disappeared. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The battle begins. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Akainu vs Aokiji. Close black lens bracket. Red Earl vs Usopp. Chapter 96 Knockout Round. Akainu's Aokiji, the terrifying Red Earl. The second battle of Tianbang battlefield has begun. On one side are the 2 marine admirals who are equally at odds with each other. On one side is Red Earl and Usopp. This battle should be quite disparate. Amid the expectations of the Tianbang audience, people in both duels began to move. The one that attracts the most attention is the battle between Shishin Tianshu and Aokiji Admiral. The attention received is no less than that of the 4 emperors' captains. Akainu and Aokiji didn't take action from the beginning. Both of them looked at each other with wary eyes. Akainu was the first to speak with a cigar in his mouth. Aokiji, your earth fruit combined with the power of frozen fruit is indeed difficult to deal with now, at least it cannot be easily broken through by magma. If I were just the lava fruit before, I would definitely not be your match. But I am completely different now. Let this battle resolve all the grievances between us. Whether it is your lazy justice or my absolute justice, there will definitely be a winner in the future. After Akainu finished speaking, he looked at Aokiji with a serious expression. Aokiji nodded and breathed out a cold breath. Akainu, you are right. The power of frozen soil is indeed several times higher than that of ice alone. But I think your current ability will definitely not be inferior to mine. Although you haven't shown the effect of the Devil Fruit Evolution Pill, it's definitely not bad. In my guess, Logia's evolution should have reached the level of Kaido's mythical species, the ancestral dragon, right? Aokiji's words made Bayoshin's heart sink. I still underestimated you, Aokiji. A mist came out of Akainu's mouth. This was completely different from the smoky atmosphere of his previous magma. Neither you nor I know the true outcome of this battle. But I think we should join forces to do something for Marine. Don't forget, the 090 Heavenly Emperor Pirates are so powerful that even the pirate ranking list intends to stop them. The roar you received from Kana before, and the palm of my hand that I endured. I think after that, you and I both clearly realized how powerful the Celestial Emperor Pirates are. So we can only join forces. I hope that no matter who makes it to the end, our points can be combined, and maybe we can exchange them for one more level of items. After all, a point is hard to come by. After hearing Akainu's words, Aokiji lowered his head and fell into deep thought. Hey, you two admirals, do you still want to fight? What are you doing? Can you tell the winner by keeping chatting? Close black lens bracket. No, do you Marines want to join forces and cooperate? Close black lens bracket. Alas, even though he is an admiral, he is still a Marine after all. I still want to see the wonderful battle, but I'm afraid I can't see it now. Faced with the fact that Aokiji and Akainu had not yet taken action, the barrage started. But no matter what the barrage said, the two were in a gladiatorial arena and it was impossible to see the barrage. Sengoku and the others, on the other hand, felt a little relieved when they saw Akainu and Aokiji in the Tianbang battlefield who had no intention of taking action. It's really good. As expected of Marine Admiral, it's still okay in terms of the overall situation, although usually everyone has their own persistence and temperament. After so long, everyone thought Aokiji and Akainu would never fight again. But in the next second, the entire arena with a radius of 1,000 meters suddenly burst out with two completely different momentums and energies, splitting the entire arena into two. One side is Aokiji's blue-black frozen soil, and the other side is Akainu's evolved destructive energy. The color is red and yellow. Compared with the magma, it is no longer black. But the energy that bursts out of this red-yellow thing is much higher than that of magma. It can even be said that it is not a thing of the same dimension. The collision of ice and fire is just like the temperament of the two people. No one can tolerate water. In this collision, no piece of ground in the entire arena was spared. The sudden offensive caused the Tianbang barrage to explode instantly. Open black lens bracket sky. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. What is that? Close black lens bracket. Can an attack method of this level be used right away? Close black lens bracket. Awesome. Worthy of Admiral level combat power. When you come up, you will explode into the arena. There will be no room for mercy at all. Look, the permafrost in Aokiji Admiral seems to be melting rapidly. Open black lens bracket. Really? Is Aokiji Admiral unable to hold on any longer? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Where did we end up fighting now? It's just the beginning. Close black lens bracket. Yes, it's just the beginning. It won't end like this. Close black lens bracket. In the arena of Division 1, after Aokiji's half-length arena, the Frost King was defeated one after another. So he didn't bother to defend himself, he immediately put away his breath. The frost is completely gone. The remaining explosive breath disappeared instantly after feeling Aokiji give up. In terms of controllability alone, Akainu's element is obviously stronger than Aokiji's. The grand scene just now changed into its original appearance after lasting for just 10 seconds. But there are still some ice cubes that have not melted. Advertisement. Judging from the traces, we can also tell that there was a big battle just now. There's no need to continue. I can't stop that thing of yours. Aokiji waved his hand, then raised his voice and said, I give up. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Does this mean you're giving up? Close black lens bracket. Isn't it just a move? Close black lens bracket. It is said that Aokiji Admiral and Akainu Admiral have never fought against each other. Even if they cannot defeat them, they cannot just admit defeat. Close black lens bracket. It's so powerful. If you can't beat it, you just admit defeat without even the slightest nostalgia. This is the magnanimity of a strong person. Akainu Admiral, is he so weak now? His opponent is Aokiji with double Lobia demon fruit power. Hello. The two people should have tested each other to know the final result, so there is no need to decide the final outcome in front of the whole world. So Aokiji Admiral chose to admit defeat. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket sharp. Close black lens bracket. Reminder. In the first division of the second simulated individual battle elimination round, Aokiji surrendered. Tip. Aokiji gave points to the winner Akainu. Open black lens bracket. Is this the end? Close black lens bracket. Aokiji also gave all his points to Akainu. Doesn't he want it himself? Close black lens bracket. Even 1 point can be exchanged for items, which is equivalent to a participation reward. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. How generous. This is the pattern of Aokiji Admiral. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku. Open black lens bracket as expected of you. Aokiji. Close black lens bracket. Garp. Ha ha ha. In this case, if we meet in the finals, wouldn't I have to be like this? Otherwise I will appear too selfish. Whitebeard. Kula la la la. Garp. You better pass the first round of eliminations first. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. This competition system is very cruel. If you are unlucky in the first 2 rounds, you will be eliminated directly. The second battle in the first division is over, but the battle in the second division continues. In the picture, Usopp is seen panting and avoiding the attack of the Red Earl. Many plants appeared in half of the arena. Red Earl's Phantom Beast vampire form and Logia's Mumu fruit are both relatively special existences. One is that it can absorb the blood of enemies to provide itself with strength. One is that it has extremely strong self-healing and therapeutic abilities. Red Earl can switch among the trees in the entire battlefield at will. This is almost equivalent to the ability to teleport, as well as terrifying resilience. Make Usopp irresistible, admit defeat, there is no need to continue. The Red Earl's voice emerged from a different tree. Usopp swallowed hard and said, "It's not that easy if you want me to admit defeat. Just find your..." snort. Before Usopp could finish his words, he was interrupted by the cold snort of the Red Earl. "You want to find a weakness in me? Then let me tell you, I don't have any flaws. In other words, the entire forest is my flaw, but are you capable of destroying them? With the regeneration ability of Mumu fruit, even if I stand here and let you beat me, you will still be immune to death. What's more, you've only hit me once so far. If you didn't want to test the actual combat ability of the Mumu fruit, you would have been eliminated long ago. Admit defeat. Although you won't die in this simulated battle, feeling death is not a good choice." The body of the Red Earl appears, this time, no incarnation into anything. He kept his body and walked towards Usopp. Seeing this, Usopp quickly picked up his sniper rifle and took aim instantly. "You will pay the price for your trust." Usopp's words were accompanied by his bullets heading towards the Red Earl. At the same time, he activated an ability that he had just acquired not long ago. Kill on sight. It directly blocked the Red Earl's perception, preventing him from predicting his own bullets. 5 bullets headed towards the Red Earl in different directions. With Usopp's improved 60% hockey and 30% speed power, bullets of this level can be used by even a general level person. You must also deal with it carefully. But in Usopp's terrifying perception of sight and color, the Red Earl didn't even dodge. Just let his bullets hit him, 1 brow, 1 throat, 1 heart. 3 fatal wounds, the other 2 were also hit on the shoulder blades of both arms. Any bullet hit will cause serious damage, then, these 5 bullets hit the exact spot they wanted to hit. The left and right shoulders, the center of the eyebrows, the throat, the heart. Accurate and accurate. This, Usopp couldn't believe it. Although he aimed well, he couldn't hit it so easily. Advertisement: when something goes wrong, there must be a monster. Usopp quickly moved his position, feeling very vigilant in his heart. No, there's definitely something weird. His breath has not changed at all. Usopp's heart is in his throat. Having followed Shanks for many years, except when he first became famous, Usopp has not experienced such an oppressive opponent for a long time. How can it be? Usopp's eyes suddenly became blurry. That's not being attacked, but being shocked. All my attacks hit the entity. Is that the red-haired sniper? Close black lens bracket. Good food. Can you have 8-star combat power like this? Close black lens bracket. It's fake. Didn't you just hit someone's elemental body and then be restored by them? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Yes, there is no need to be so shocked. Close black lens bracket. Maybe it's because Red Hair Pirates doesn't have demon fruit power, so I don't know how to deal with it. Close black lens bracket. Is it possible? You said such things? He is the sniper of the 4 emperors? An attack of that magnitude just now, even elementalization in advance is useless. The Red Earl was indeed hit, even causing serious injuries, which would be enough to kill a normal person, but he should have repaired such injuries in an instant. Open black lens bracket. Real or fake? Close black lens bracket. You have many words, so whatever you say is what you say. Of course, on the heavenly ranking, more words means greatness. Open black lens bracket. Speechless. Being criticized. Close black lens bracket. The troll has finally been punished. The rules of the Tianbang barrage must be awesome. Shanks. Open black lens bracket. Usopp, give in, it's okay, his ability is too strong. Close black lens bracket. Beckman. Open black lens bracket. Usopp, it's okay to admit defeat. Close black lens bracket. As captain and mate on the Red Hair Pirates. 0. Shanks and Beckman both tried to dissuade Usopp. In the Tianbang battlefield, after the Red Earl's figure was hit by a bullet, it looked like his head had exploded, but now it has been completely repaired. He continued to walk towards Usopp at a leisurely pace. I've told you a long time ago that with your ability, even if I stand here and let you beat me for a long time, you will still immune to death. Usopp held his gun tightly with both hands and struggled with his face. Finally, Usopp's body softened and he said, I surrender. Tip. Simulation Battle Individual Battle Knockout Match 2, 2nd Division, BU admits defeat, close black lens bracket. Tip. The loser has 1 hour to use his points to redeem items. Tip. There is currently 1-point redemption item available, 6-star pill or random devil fruit raffle ticket 1. 6-star pill. After using it, you can directly obtain a numerical bonus comparable to the 6-star basic attribute combat power. Strong people with 9 stars and above cannot use it. Close black lens bracket. Random devil fruit lottery tickets. Random devil fruit lottery tickets can be conducted on the Tianbang. The rewards do not include fantasy beast species and items above. Close black lens bracket. Tip. There are currently 2 points available for exchange for items. 7-star basic combat strength enhancement pill and devil fruit lottery designated tickets. 7-star basic combat power improvement pill. It can upgrade 6-star strong people to 7 stars, and those with lower than 6-star combat power will be upgraded to 6 stars if used. Designated ticket for Devil Fruit Lottery. You can specify to draw Zone Devil Fruit large category or Paramecia Devil Fruit. Close black lens bracket. Look, there's finally something on the list that can be redeemed with points. Open black lens bracket. Wow. Close black lens bracket. Sure enough, they're all good things. Even a 6-star elixir obtained with 1 point can be used by 7-star or 8-star experts. Close black lens bracket. There are also Devil Fruit raffle tickets and even Devil Fruit custom tickets. Although there is no way to specify the Logia Evil 4.1 demonic fruit, you can specify the major category of zone. This is like a big classification of cats, snakes, canines, etc. Close black lens bracket. That's right, as long as you win one game, you can create a 7-star strongman. That is a strongman at the level of the 4 Emperor's ordinary categories. Haha, do you want to see how difficult it is to win a game? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Double Logia's Admiral Aokiji both lost. Close black lens bracket. That's because he is unlucky. If he had better luck and had a bye, he should also be able to get a point, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This is not clear. Close black lens bracket. Improvement. Usopp used 1 point to redeem the 6-star pill. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The third game of the first round of the simulation knockout competition is about to begin. The next people to appear are as follows. First Division, Whitebeard Pirates Marco vs Jin Beasts Pirates. Marco. Tianbao Combat Power Rating. Get reward bonuses. 2 Color Hockey increased by 60%. Devil Fruit ability increased by 60%. Strength increased by 30%. Ember. Tianbao Combat Power Evaluation. Asterisk. Discuss. Get reward bonuses. 2 Color Hockey increased by 60%. Strength increased by 60%. Devil Fruit ability increased by 30%. Ancient Devil Fruit upgraded to Phantom Beast, a noble chariot with an imperial body. Open black lens bracket. Holy shit. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. I'm going to faint. Close black lens bracket. This Jin has received too many rewards. It has been promoted to the 9-star level under the influence of the heavenly ranking, so the reward has not been revealed. Close black lens bracket. It's already 9 stars, and there are a bunch of bonuses. How can I fight this? Close black lens bracket. With the same 60% plus 60% plus 30% blessing, Marco's only advantage, the fantasy beast species, was also tied by Jin's reward. Close black lens bracket. There is also a huge gap between 8 stars and 9 stars. Close black lens bracket. Also, that imperial weapon called the noble chariot is quite powerful. They are also the second in command of the imperial group, so the gap is a bit big. Chapter 97. Marco makes the ultimate comeback. Tian comes out of seclusion. As soon as Jin and Marco's battle table, data table, and bonus table appeared, the barrage started to criticize Marco. Both of them have the same identity, the second in command of the imperial group. The previous strength was the same, but just because Jin was once drawn, participated in a debate competition, and won the winner's group reward with the perfect performance of the debate goddess Bibi Dong, and even received the reward of the Orochi and all the rewards of the Beast's Pirates. As for Marco, there is actually something Tianbang hasn't said yet. Maybe he can rely on this to make a comeback. The second division is as follows. Open black lens bracket. Big Mom Pirates Parasparrow vs Yamato Beasts Pirates. Close black lens bracket. Parasparrow. Heavenly ranking combat power rating. Heavenly ranking reward increase. 2 Color Hockey increased by 60%. Fruit ability increased by 30%. Yamato. Tianbao Combat Power Evaluation. Tianbao reward increase. 2 Color Hockey increased by 60%. Strength increased by 60%. Fruit ability increased by 30%. Paramecia Dull Fruit, not taken. Close black lens bracket. The combat power panel of the second division has appeared. Close black lens bracket. They are both first level categories of the 4 Emperors group. Compared to Yamato, Parasparrow's bonus seems to be 60% less than a set of data blessings. Close black lens bracket. This is the difference between the Big Mom Pirates and the Beasts, which are at the bottom. Also, both in terms of reputation and combat power, the 100 Beasts group is stronger than the Big Mom Pirates. If not for Big Mom's luck, she would have gained 8-star reputation twice, while Kaido has a solid 9-star reputation and has 3 9-star battles. If there are 2 more members to reach 5 9 stars, it will directly become a 10-star full-star pirate group. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This third battle is really interesting. Close black lens bracket. 2 categories of the Beasts Pirates personally went to war against the Whitebeard Pirates and the Big Mom Pirates. It seems that Beasts Pirates have an absolute advantage. Unfortunately, that stupid woman Yamato could have had a slowness fruit, but this move was robbed of her. Yes, that stupid woman might have been defeated by someone else. No captain level members have appeared yet. Open black lens bracket. Wouldn't it take off in the main race? Close black lens bracket. The battle started again. Division 1, Marco vs Jin. Division 2, Parasparrow vs Yamato. The 4 of them were teleported to the arena. The light of 1 minute's confinement dissipated instantly. The 4 of them rushed towards each other in unison. The first division arena. Marco transformed into a phoenix and rushed directly towards Tie-Dye 30. Jin is also not in vain. His toothless pteranodon has evolved into a phantom species, the War Pterodactyl King. The only advantage Marco has over Jin is that his Devil Fruit ability has been awakened. Not only that, Marco's devil fruit ability is improved by 60%, while Jin's is only 30%. After going back and forth like this, if Marco wants to win, he must start from the direction of devil fruit. In other places, there is a big gap between him and Jin. What's more, Marco also has a trump card. Both of them are the second in command of 4 emperors. One world is the Whitebeard Pirates with the world's strongest men, and the other is the Beasts Pirates with the world's strongest creatures. The two figures collided instantly. Boom! The explosion caused by the violent collision swept through the entire arena. In the arena of the second division, Parasparrow has exerted his devil fruit ability, and his strength has been upgraded to the 8-star level. With 2 bonuses, his combat power has improved a lot compared to before. His enemy is Kaido's son. At least that's what Kaido says to the outside world. Since both of them are sons, and both are still the eldest sons, their identities are also the same. In this battle, the Big Mom Pirates and the Beasts Pirates will definitely have a winner. Different from previous battles, this time we must not admit defeat. Candy Armor, Candy Virgin, Candy Manatee. As soon as he came up, Parasparrow used his strongest moves and abilities. It is absolutely impossible for him to have any illusions about a battle of this level. Faced with this situation, Yamato's eyes narrowed and his hands jumped out with the terrifying Conqueror's Haki. Thunder, 8 trigrams. As soon as he comes up, he hits hard with a heavy blow. Kaido's famous trick. As a son, of course Yamato knows how to use it. And the power gap between it and my father's Thunder 8 trigrams is not very big. Coupled with Yamato's various amplification effects that have been improved by Tianbang. This blow quickly magnified in Parasparrow's eyes. It's simply impossible for him to resist such a move. The Candy Virgin was defeated instantly without causing any hindrance. Candy Manatee's attack is unstoppable even if it hits Yamato's club. Bang! A loud voice sounded. Parasparrow's candy armor was instantly defeated. He flew out directly with him. How possible? The strength gap between me and her is so exaggerated. If it were Katakuri, absolutely, it wouldn't be like this. Parasparrow tilted his head in the air and fainted. Just one hit. Kaido's daughter, Yamato, knocked out the Big Mom Pirates general, Parasparrow, with one blow. You know, Parasparrow had just taken the elixir before, which raised his strength to 8 stars and became one of the 5 stars. Advertisement. Despite his strength and honor, he was crushed by Yamato's hammer. At this moment, Parasparrow finally understood the gap between him and the top experts. However, he has completely lost consciousness. Tip. In the second division of the third game of the first round of the knockout round of the simulation battle, Parasparrow fell into a severe coma and lost his fighting ability. Beasts Pirates Yamato won. Open black lens bracket finished. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket. Is this the end? Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket. How could it be possible? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Hey, this is just a hammer. Close black lens bracket. That's not true. That's one of the generals of the Big Mom Pirates. After his strength has been upgraded to 8 stars, there are still so many increases. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket num. Close black lens bracket. What an exaggeration. Is this the difference between 9 stars and 8 stars? Close black lens bracket. No wonder the previous Usopp surrendered. This is simply 2 dimensions different. 1 star difference can kill you instantly. Close black lens bracket. The difference between 2 stars is still a big deal. Kaido. Ha, Lin, your son can't do it either. He can't block my son's blow. Auntie. Damn it, Kaido, don't be proud. My most proud son, Katakuri, hasn't even played yet. Kaido. Katakuri died once. Can he still be resurrected? Close black lens bracket. Auntie. HMPH, Tiantaku country will definitely win for you. Kaido. Then I'm looking forward to it and pray that he won't meet a difficult opponent. Auntie. Parasparrow, when you come back, give me the position of general. Auntie is already disappointed with her eldest son. They are both sons. How different are they? It's not that you can't accept failure, it's that you can't accept this level of failure. Normally speaking, if you want to kill an enemy instantly, the difference in strength should be about 2 stars. But the difference between Yamato and Parasparrow is only 1 star. It was so embarrassing to be beaten so hard that he lost his fighting ability and fell into a severe coma. I even spent the group reward to strengthen him, but Yamato has never received a group award. With the second division game over, everyone's attention has also focused on the battle in the first division. Here is the real intensity. Marco and Jin clashed with each other using various methods. Although there was a gap in physical power, Marco managed to tie the match with his own phoenix. This is the real battle between the cadres of the Imperial Regiment. Various skills are flying all over the sky, and the entire Chankai arena is a battlefield. The two of them fought from the sky to the ground, from the arena to the nearby Yenwu mountain. This battle lasted for an hour. An hour later, there was still no winner. Tip. The battle time has expired and the battlefield has begun to shrink. Tip. Players outside the battlefield will be eroded by the battlefield storm, and the battlefield storm will ignore defense and cause real damage to the players. Open black lens bracket. Holy shit. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. What's this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. No way. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It's time to shrink the circle. Close black lens bracket. Look, an orange light appears outside the arena. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Is that the battlefield storm? Close black lens bracket. It seems that the battle between the two lasted too long. In order to keep up with the progress, Tianbang can only forcibly shorten the battle time. Close black lens bracket. Okay, now I think the final winner will be determined soon. Close black lens bracket. On the battlefield, both Jin and Marco looked bad. But overall, Jin still has a greater advantage between the two. It was difficult for Marco's attack to break through Jin's defense, but Jin's attack had no effect at all on Marco. A heavy tank and a Super Bull, although there is a gap in hard power, there is no winner in a short period of time. Seeing the battlefield storm outside the arena begin to appear, Jin knew that he couldn't wait any longer. Noble chariot, Jin roared, and his whole body was instantly covered by the mecha. My own strength has improved a lot. Faced with this situation, Marco could only keep avoiding Jin's frontal attacks. He has thought of a great way to win. The arena in Tianbang has changed from a battle between tanks and blood cows to a chase battle. The two of them flew around in the sky. The war storm also slowly moved towards the center of the arena. 10 minutes passed, and 1/3 of the arena was already covered by the war storm. 20 minutes passed, and the central area of the arena was safe. Marco specially experienced the storm of war, and the answer in his heart became clearer. Hey, I've been running away for 20 minutes, why don't I fight? Open black lens bracket. What are you doing? Where was the enthusiasm just now? Where was the momentum just now? Close black lens bracket. The captain of Whitebeard's first team and the second in command of the Whitebeard Pirates, who has followed Whitebeard for so many years, is this his level? Close black lens bracket. Fight. Don't keep chasing like this, you will never win in your life. Ace. Ha ha ha, I know what Marco's idea is. Beasta. Open black lens bracket. I found it too. Close black lens bracket. Joes. This time, Marco will definitely win. Yi Zhang, so strong, he actually fought with 8 stars against 9 stars. Even though he took advantage of the rationality of the rules, he was still so powerful. As expected of you, Marco. Ah, why do you, the Whitebeard Pirates, care about you anymore? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. In this situation, haven't you been dodging? Can we still turn defeat into victory? Close black lens bracket. I don't believe it. I've been chased away so hard that I still want to win? Close black lens bracket. Advertisement, end it. The war storm will cover the entire battlefield anyway. It will be up to you what you do then. Close black lens bracket. Shanks. So that's it, as expected of you, Marco. 10 minutes have passed again. The war storm completely covered the entire battlefield. There is no blind spot. The moment the real damage from the war storm hit Jin's body, his eyes trembled. So that's it. I realized it too late. The terrible war storm, it hurts. This magical power that directly destroys the vitality in the body is impossible to resist. At this time, the Lunaria bloodline, which is famous for its defense, has completely lost its effect. Tip. The war storm has completely covered the battlefield, and blood bottles that restore Shen's vitality will randomly appear in the battlefield area. Open black lens bracket. Blood bottle. Close black lens bracket. There is actually a blood bottle. Close black lens bracket. It means, can you carry this kind of thing for a period of time? Close black lens bracket. Blood bottle. The moment Jin heard the beep from the Tianbang, observation hockey launched to look for the blood bottles on the battlefield. On the side, Marco's body's vitality is also declining after continuously suffering damage from the war storm. What a terrifying war storm. Even with my awakened Phantom Beast Phoenix and the 60% increase in Devil Fruit ability, I can't withstand it for long. We must not let Jin get the blood bottle. Now, the battle between Jin and Marco changed from a chase battle to a search battle. See who can find the blood bottle first. There. Blood bottle. Blood bottles appear randomly on the periphery of the arena. 303 people rushed over with all their strength. Marco exerted his strongest ability and launched an attack on Jin. He doesn't need a blood bottle, he just needs to hold Jin down. Jin's defense is very strong, but he cannot ignore Marco's attack. After being entangled by Marco, Yan had no ability to remove the blood bottle. The situation on the battlefield was instantly reversed. Oops, it's only been 20 seconds, my life force. Jin's face hidden under the mask turned pale with shock. His vitality has been drained so severely that it has had a great impact on his strength. Damn it. Jin can't control so much anymore. He desperately launched his strongest move. Seeing this, Marco didn't dare to dodge, so he could only carry it hard. Otherwise Jin will take the opportunity to get the blood bottle. High-end protective shield. Marco yelled. That kind of blow that was enough to cause serious damage to Marco did not have the slightest impact on Marco. Hateful. Jin roared angrily. The blow just now cost him too much strength, and he seems to be unable to bear it now. Marco's phoenix instantly turned into flames and enveloped Jin, tightly restricting Jin's movements. Ah, lousy, you are not willing to give in. Jin let out his final roar. Tip. The winner of the first division of the third round of the first knockout round of the simulation battle, Whitebeard Pirates Marco. Joes. Open black lens bracket. Yeah. Won. Close black lens bracket. Ace. It was so dangerous. In the end, I had to consume a high-level protective shield to barely win. Whitebeard. Open black lens bracket. Marco. Good job, you win. Close black lens bracket. Beasta. Won. As expected of you, Marco. Open black lens bracket brother ma. 1. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket this close black lens bracket. Awesome. Really awesome. 8 stars versus 9 stars. The gap in the battle was quite big, but I won by relying on the rules of the heavenly ranking and my own attributes. A battle that lasted for an hour and a half, I won. It seems that we should pay attention to the rules of combat in the future. Close black lens bracket. The poison will start to shrink in 1 hour, and the poison circle will be completely covered in half an hour. Marco, despite lack of hard power, actually resisted the poison and won. Close black lens bracket. I'm convinced now. They're indeed the Whitebeard Pirates. Even if they're at a disadvantage, they can still win. It has been almost 2 hours since the Tianbang simulation battle started. After such a long incident, Yi Tian finally took Bibi Dong's hand and came out of his room and came to the deck of Tiandi district. Brother Yi Tian, sister Bibi Dong, you are finally out. As long as you're okay. Rem stepped forward and took Yi Tian's hand and said worriedly. Yi Tian nodded and said, don't worry, the problem has been solved. How is the war situation now? Robin explained. Bibi Dong and Chozuji participated in the individual competition, and Baobao, Xiao Zizai and Tornado participated in the team competition. It's only now the third game of the first knockout round. Following Robin's explanation, Yi Tian understood the situation. Bibi Dong on the side looked at the battle on the heavenly ranking with deep envy in his eyes. Chapter 98 Ka Er's Road to Resurrection, Jin Huang fights Bullet unyieldingly. Tip. The fourth game of the first knockout round of the simulation competition is about to begin. The first division is as follows. Red Hair Pirates Rikiru vs Katakuri Big Mom Pirates. Lackey Road. Sky Ranking Strength Evaluation. Sky Ranking Reward Increase. Double Color Hockey increased by 60%, Strength and Speed increased by 30%. Katakuri. Heavenly Ranking Strength Evaluation. None. Heavenly Ranking Reward Increase. 2 Color Hockey Increase. 30%, Poseidon Main Fork. The second division is as follows. Whitebeard Pirates Ace vs Shiryu of Rain Individual Contestant. Ace. Tianbang Strength Evaluation. Tianbang Reward Increase. Double Color Hockey increased by 60%, Fruitability increased by 60%, Strength increased by 30%. Shiryu of Rain. Sky Ranking Strength Evaluation. Sky Ranking Reward Increase. Double Color Hockey increased by 30%, Fruitability increased by 30%, Fruitability increased by 30%, Frozen Fruit, Bloodthirsty Seal. Open black lens bracket competitors from the competition area have entered the venue. Close black lens bracket. After the information on Tianbang was listed, the barrages on Tianbang started scrolling instantly. Open black lens bracket. The fourth game begins. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Are Katakuri and Shiryu of the Rain going to appear? Close black lens bracket. Whether they can obtain the permission to be resurrected depends on their strength. Poor Katakuri of the Big Mom Pirates met Rikiru, and there is no second increase in the ranking. Close black lens bracket. Katakuri is in trouble, even though he had heard Aokiji with the double fruit before. Close black lens bracket. Can the Poseidon Trident also be used? It was because of the Poseidon Trident before, but Lakilu has been upgraded to the level of a 9-star powerhouse. Close black lens bracket. Shiryu of the Rain below is also quite miserable. The person he meets is the captain of the second division of the Whitebeard Pirates, and he is also a Mara fruit capable person. Can he win? Close black lens bracket. Don't forget, Shiryu of the Rain is currently a dual fruit user, Frozen Fruit and Mara fruit, so there's something exciting to watch now. This battle is about resurrection, they should go all out. In the arena, as the effect of the confining light disappeared, the exhibitors from the two belonging areas started the battle. In the first division, Katakuri vs Lakilu. Katakuri, who regained control of the Poseidon Trident, felt that his strength had reached its peak. But his teammates are also extremely strong. This Tianbang actually gave me a chance to be resurrected. Then I will definitely not miss this opportunity. I will definitely be resurrected, even though I missed a reward. Lakilu, I know you are strong, but I will definitely defeat you. Listening to the firmness in Katakuri's words, Lakilu chuckled, and the roast meat in his mouth suddenly became cold into his mouth. In this case, it seems that I have to take action for real. Come on, let me see how powerful this Poseidon Trident is, which can even hurt Admiral. Lakilu is getting serious. Katakuri didn't hesitate and rushed out instantly. The Poseidon Trident in his hand also thrust out fiercely. The top collision of armed colors and armed colors. Lakilu's armed color is indeed stronger, but with the power of the Poseidon Trident, this gap is smoothed out. Katakuri's powerful blow made Rikiru feel the calendar area. Even if he responds with all his strength, he can't continue easily. Afterwards, Katakuri turned into a storm and dealt crazy damage to Lakilu. Lakilu just wanted to feel something, but suddenly found that his perception was useless. Oops. This guy knows how to use knowledge to kill. Lakilu felt bad. He is known for his defensive power, but he has witnessed the attack power of the Poseidon Trident with his own eyes. He broke through Aokiji's more than 10 permafrost walls in a row, but he didn't dare to use his own body to harden them. Haki, who has no sense of color, can sense actions, and the opponent can also sense his actions one step ahead. This made Lackey Road very tricky for a time. What a troublesome opponent, Lakilu couldn't help complaining. Qian Zai Yu Kong. Katakuri activated the skill of Poseidon Trident. Uncertain Storm. Bingo, Katakuri is overjoyed. Once this skill hits, the opponent cannot move and can only avoid becoming his target. If that's the case, let's do our best, this is my last chance. The strongest single target attack skill, gone never to return. The huge power made Legilu's eyelids jump wildly. Oops, can't move, I can only harden it. He also couldn't understand that strange skill could even prevent his own actions. It couldn't be seen at all before. Boom, a violent roar sounded. Immediately afterwards, Legilu made a puff sound and spit out a lot of blood from his mouth. Sure enough, it still doesn't work. Although they are all 9 stars, those of us who rely on external forces to improve are only the primary level of 9 stars. The 4 emperors are all experts at least 9 stars, and Whitebeard has reached 1,000 stars. There is still a big gap between me and the general. The scene where you heard Aokiji before didn't make me alert to you the most. Rikiru said, his body had been seriously injured by Katakuri's blow. They can only fight forcefully. Advertisement. I never expected that just a weapon could display such terrifying skills. You do not understand. You don't understand the world after death. You know how much I long for resurrection. Ah! Katakuri yelled. He exploded. Terrifying power burst out from his whole body. What a madman. Damn it. Lechilu's perception of sight and color was blocked, and coupled with the injury, his speed also dropped a lot. In addition, Katakuri's glutinous fruit is comparable to Logia's ability, making it difficult for him to resist. Oh my god, Katakuri actually fought on Lausanne Road. Lechilu has been severely damaged, can he still continue to fight? Is this really a battle between 9 stars and 8 stars? In other words, although Katakuri has not been evaluated, his strength has reached 9 stars, close black lens bracket. No, his weapon is very important. The Poseidon Trident has terrifying attack power and skills, comparable to those of Paramecia Devil Fruit, close black lens bracket. Katakuri is indeed a perfect man, he is really amazing. It seems that the Big Mom Pirates are still okay, but that Paraspero is a bit stretched out on the crotch. One was instantly killed by 9 stars, and the other was beaten by 9 stars. Don't just look at Katakuri, the other side is also very exciting. Open black lens bracket, let me see, close black lens bracket, the second competition area, inside the arena. Fire Emperor, Ice and Snow, Sitsa, in the venue, it seemed like the first battle between Akainu and Aokiji was recreated. Half of it is filled with terrifying flames, and the other half is filled with frost. Isn't this the low-profile version of Chijutsu Admiral and Aokiji Admiral, close black lens bracket? No, Shiryu of the Rain is not proficient in using frozen fruit. He can barely exert such a wide range of freezing attacks, which may consume a lot of physical strength, close black lens bracket. Well, speaking of it, although Ice is a bit restrained by fire, Ace's fire must have awakened at a glance, close black lens bracket. The awakening fire versus the unskilled Ice, and there is still a bit of a gap between the two in terms of physical strength. Don't forget, Shiryu of Rain also possesses an invisibility fruit and the swordsmanship of a swordsman. TCH, in this situation, the entire arena is filled with the breath of fire. Do you think he dares to become invisible? Close black lens bracket. As for swordsmanship, I'm afraid it won't be of much use in front of Ace. I have upgraded observation hockey twice, so I can easily avoid it by elementalizing it in advance. Close black lens bracket. It seems that the winner is about to be determined. Close black lens bracket. In the battlefield, Ace raised the corners of his mouth and looked at the panting Shiryu of the Rain across from him and said proudly. It seems that as an individual contestant, you should not be able to be resurrected. Your power cannot hurt me, but my fire has awakened. Ace's hand slowly clenched into a fist, and blue flames appeared in his hand. Fire Punch, Ice Age, Shiryu of Rain forced a move called Ice Age. He learned this from his battle with Aokiji, Puff. Suddenly, there was a touch of flowers on the ice and snow. No, the consumption is too great, I won't be able to support it anymore. Damn it. Am I, Shiryu of Rain, going to die here today? I'm not willing to give in. Rain Shiryu looked up to the sky and roared. But the next second, a blue fire fist rushed past. Passed through his body. Blue fire burns. Rain Shiryu's body was completely reduced to ashes. Tip. The battle in the second division of the 4th round of the first knockout round of the simulation battle has ended, and the Whitebeard Pirates Ace won. Open black lens bracket 1. Close black lens bracket. There is no suspense of crushing, and Shiryu of the Rain has no chance to use his swordsmanship with the bloodthirsty seal. Josie. Great, if our Whitebeard Pirates team does this, we can advance to the first round of the individual knockout round, and we will have 4 points in one fell swoop. Close black lens bracket. Beasta. Although you have advanced, you have to work hard, the opponents in the next round will be stronger. Whitebeard. Kula-la-la-la, my sons are indeed amazing. They can win by leapfrogging higher levels, and they can go all out against low levels even if they are high level. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. Damn it, Lousy's 9-star combat power gen has been dragged down by you in a despicable way. Auntie. What is a despicable way? It is clearly just a rule. Otherwise, would it really have to last a day and a night? I am not in the mood to see it. Auntie. Katakuri, come on, leapfrog him and defeat him. Shanks. Oh no, Lechilu underestimated the enemy at the beginning, causing himself to be severely injured. Beckman. Although Katakuri will probably only have 8 stars at the beginning, he has special abilities, and with the ability blessing and skill blessing of the Poseidon Trident, it is also possible to challenge him by leveling up. Lime Jones. Damn it, if this happens, our pirate team will all be eliminated in the first round of individual battles. F*K. Really, Lachilu can't stand it anymore and is going to lose. Red Hair Pirates sent out 9-star warriors, but they didn't even make it through the first round of elimination, close black lens bracket. It's so miserable, really, it's such bad luck. Beast's Pirates sent 2 9-star combat powers, but they only advanced to 1. The Whitebeard Pirates are very lucky, both 8 stars have been promoted. This is not luck for the Whitebeard Pirates. To defeat the Whitebeard Pirates, you must have strength. Not to mention, without the ability to leapfrog challenges, the Big Mom Pirates would probably have been defeated in the first round, close black lens bracket. No, who is winning after all? Of the 8 members of the 4 Emperors group, only 4 have advanced, close black lens bracket. Advertisement, one of the 2 Marine Admirals has been eliminated. It also has to be luck, the lucky members in the first round were too big. Reminder. The battle in the first division of the 4th round of the first knockout round of the simulation battle has ended, and the Big Mom Pirates category won. Tip. The 5th game is about to begin, the player data is as follows. Division 1. Blackbeard Pirates Bullet vs Kinemon individual contestants. Bullet. Heavenly ranking combat power rating. Asterisk 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 asterisk. Heavenly ranking reward increase. 2 color hockey increased by 30%. Strength increased by 30%. Devil fruit ability increased by 30%. Zone ancient species Tyrannosaurus rex form. Kinemon. Tianbao combat power evaluation. Cannot be defined, cannot be observed, cannot be described. Tianbao reward increase. Slowness fruit. Huh? Is it the slowness fruit? It was the one Yamato drew before, but they snatched it away and ate it? Open black lens bracket. How despicable. Close black lens bracket. But wait a minute, that cannot be defined, cannot be observed, cannot be described. What does this mean? Close black lens bracket. Are there people who even the heavenly list can't do anything about? Open black lens bracket. How strange. This comparison. Close black lens bracket. Look, no matter how powerful he is, he can't be Bullet's opponent. Yes, if you are really that powerful, you won't even bother eating the slow fruit. The top experts eat devil fruit that enhances their strength. Otherwise, it's Logia. Close black lens bracket. Second division. Skywar Pirates Mori vs Garp individual contestants. Close black lens bracket. Mori. Evaluation of the combat power of the heavenly ranking. Get to know girls and women, the increase in rewards from the heavenly ranking. 2 color hockey increased by 30%. Strength and speed increased by 30%. Garp. Heaven ranking combat power evaluation. None. Heaven ranking reward increase. Zone Renren fruit phantom beast species Nika form awakening version. Tip. The contestants have already entered the venue and the competition is about to begin. Close black lens bracket. Oh my god, the name of Vice Admiral Garp's devil fruit is really long. Is the awakening version of the phantom beast sun god Nika? Close black lens bracket. It's quite powerful. I feel that a battle of this level should be a crushing one. Close black lens bracket. That Mori is so huge, he is a giant. Open black lens bracket. It started. Close black lens bracket. In the battlefield, the light of confinement disappeared. 2 battles with seemingly huge disparities in combat power have begun. Bullet has no idea of his opponent's strength, but judging from his momentum, at least he doesn't have Conqueror's Haki. Then it shouldn't be particularly powerful. Kinemon, Kazuki Oden's retainer? You should admit defeat, Lousy is too lazy to beat you. Bullet shook his head. This man did not exude the aura of a strong man, and he was not attracted to him. After Kinemon heard these words, he immediately drew his sword. No, I still ask you to take action. Even if we lose, I, Kinemon, will lose happily. Bah, no how. Lighter's complexion immediately fell. It's really overestimating one's abilities, I'll help you. Bullet's body is filled with anger. Previously, he was knocked into the sea by the vicious dragon's tooth, and the doctor's consciousness was lost. This makes Bullet very unhappy. If he were on land, he could rely on the power of Tyrannosaurus rex and the fusion fruit to fight against the evil. He absolutely does not believe that he will lose to the evil after merging. Roar. Thinking of this, Bullet got angry. He even activated his devil fruit, Tyrannosaurus rex state. Boom. Bullet stepped down. Kinemon didn't even have time to react before he was stepped on. Boring. Bullet snorted. The feeling just now was correct, people had been crushed by him, and he won easily. But just as Bullet was about to turn around and leave, a familiar voice sounded behind him. I haven't lost yet. Slow light wave. Kinemon actually stood up. Although he looked a little embarrassed, Bullet still caught his slow light wave. Oops, what's going on? My body can't seem to move fast. Is this the power of the slowness fruit? Bullet was a little surprised. This man has something else. Bang. Kinemon's sword struck the Tyrannosaurus rex, causing sparks to fly. You can't break through Bullet's defense at all. Soon, Bullet changed from a sluggish state to a normal state. Then his body flashed instantly. A kick containing Haki severely trampled Kinemon under his feet. It's time to end this time. What a hassle. Bullet used Haki's kick, which was as heavy as a stone. It was impossible to wake up. Bullet then prepares to declare his victory. No, I haven't fallen down yet, I can still fight. Kinemon's voice sounded at Bullet's feet. Ah? Bullet was stunned. Chapter 99 Garp's Rubber Iron Fist, second gear activated. Jean Wang's pants are hot. Open black lens bracket F asterisk K. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket that Kinemon, what's going on? Close black lens bracket, I was stepped on twice by Bullet, but I can still stand up. Open black lens bracket Lousy even saw it and was really crushed. Close black lens bracket, also, the attack he just slashed at Bullet, even though it had a bit of hockey, was still as powerful as a pretender. How could he still have the courage to challenge Bullet at such a level? 1. Open black lens bracket, that's awesome. What is Bullet going to do next? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket another kick. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket one more kick. Close black lens bracket, one more kick. Bullet covers his own feet with advanced emission hockey. And the attack power is specially increased. Boom. The arena is sunken. This time, Bullet felt it. I have to shed my skin even if I don't die, so that I can be declared the winner. The answer to Bullet's question is not the prompt from the heavenly list, but the voice from under your feet. I haven't fallen yet, I can't fight anymore. Slow light wave. Bullet was instantly alert, and the huge Conqueror's dragon figure disappeared from the spot. Oops. The power of slowness missed. Kinemon secretly thought something was wrong. But at this moment, there was a roar on his body again. Those are Bullet's T-Rex feet. This is the 4th time, can you still stand up? Bullet said angrily. I can. Kinemon's voice continues to appear. F asterisk K. Bullet cursed loudly. Really or not, this guy can still stand up. Open black lens bracket the 5th time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket that man. He's up. Close black lens bracket. Is this the ultimate secret for men? Sit-ups. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket immune to death no matter how you fight. This is his special ability. Close black lens bracket. It seems that this person is also a man with special abilities. Close black lens bracket. Although his strength is very poor, his persistence is worthy of praise. Close black lens bracket. Yeah, anyway, if you die in this simulated battle, you won't really die. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket so the most you can bear is a little physical pain. Close black lens bracket. Is this Jin Huang? It's really awesome. Close black lens bracket Tianbang viewers discovered that they had underestimated Kinemon after all. Although this retainer who follows Momonosuke has average attack power, he has terrifying resilience. Even Bullet was shocked by this situation, really. Kinemon's figure kept standing up from the ground. Every time I stand up, I feel like nothing is wrong. The 5th time, the 6th time, 7th time, the 8th time. The 9th time, he was trampled to death, crushed to death, and slept to death again and again. But he was still able to stand up. Bullet is going crazy. Bullet gave up. Bullet is ruined. He directly transformed into the appearance of 420 ordinary people, and then stood at the center of the battlefield. Bullet activated his body's armed defense, then crossed his arms and closed his eyes. Open black lens bracket Bullet. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket. What is he going to do? Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket. Are you about to give up? Close black lens bracket. It's scary, that one called Kinemon is too scary. Open black lens bracket Bullet was speechless and closed his eyes. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Close black lens bracket. In the battlefield, Kinemon looked at Bullet's appearance and murmured in his heart. It can't be a way to lure the enemy, do not care. Dull light. Kinemon directly gave Bullet a slow effect. Bullet's body also carried it firmly. This ability can make people's movements extremely slow. But what if this person doesn't move at all? The dull effect will have no effect. Perfectly cracked. Then, Kinemon raised the katana in his hand, spun, jumped, and spun 2.5 times in the air. Cut it down hard with one knife, hit Bullet on the forehead. Since you are so rude to the samurai, let's taste the samurai's wrath. Go to hell. Kinemon's sword struck Bullet hard on the forehead. Quang sounded. Bullet's black forehead didn't even have any damage at all. Just an almost invisible white dot. This is Kinemon's full blow. Damn it. I can't break through this level of armed defense. Kinemon feels so uncomfortable. Although he can do unlimited sit-ups, his attack power is really poor. If one knife doesn't work, then 10. I don't believe you are so scary. Bang. Advertisement. Bang. Kinemon's sword kept slashing at various places on Bullet's body. Even a man's weak spot was cut with a knife, but it's still hard, and it's fully armed and defensive, so it can't be cut in. Kinemon looked at his chapped tiger's mouth, which had already begun to bleed. He was fine even if he was beaten, but now it was him who beat Bullet, but he was bleeding. What an irony. Open black lens bracket damn it, Bullet. He is indeed a descendant of the devil, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Bullet's operation, I would like to call it devil, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket as expected of you, Bullet. Close black lens bracket, Jinwang has nothing to do with Bullet now, he can't hit it. I can't hit it at all. Their defense and health bars are stronger than Marco and Jin. Time passes little by little. Second division. The battle characters here are Garp and Mori. Mori is the commander of the Rebel Western Army and one of the 4 8-star cadres of the Skywar Pirates. It is powerful and has bonuses from the heavenly ranking. But his enemy is stronger. It's the Vice Admiral Garp who once chased the Pirate King Roger all over the world, known as the Marine Hero. And Garp possesses the awakened form of a fantasy beast species. Ha ha ha, Mori, if you, the Skywarming Pirates, meet me, you are unlucky. I'm too lazy to take action, so you should take the initiative to admit defeat, so as not to say that I don't give face to that brat. Long. Mori, it doesn't matter if you can't beat him, it's okay to admit defeat. Close black lens bracket. After hearing what his leader said, Mori had an idea in his mind. He said, Vice Admiral Garp, I know you are very strong, but I also want to give it a try. Barbaric collision. Invincible bulldozer. Mori's huge body, coupled with his Paramecia devil fruit, rushed over directly. There is an irresistible trend. Garp looked at this scene and raised the corner of his mouth. I'm not old yet, then let me try my devil fruit ability. Rubber Iron Fist of Love. Garp's fist was covered with the terrifying armament hockey, and a rubber punch suddenly came out. Mori didn't care so much and rushed over forcefully. Unstoppable. When Mori unleashes his devil fruit ability, it's no longer a matter of strength. It can be said that the push fruit is equivalent to the regular power-type Paramecia devil fruit. Compared with pure strength, I am afraid that even if Zone's Phantom Beast species comes, it will be difficult to block Garp's fist. The already terrifying Iron Fist is even more powerful with the help of rubber. I push, Mori yelled. Then, Garp felt a force majeure coming from his hands. No matter how powerful he was, it was still broken. What a magical power. If it weren't for the rubber arm, trying to block his advancement, I'm afraid my hand would be broken. You are indeed 4 powerful military commanders. Your strength has not reached the 9-star level, but I recognize your ability. Then, I will get serious next time. Rubber rubber, Iron Fist of Love random shooting. Rubber rubber, Iron Fist of Love bazooka. Rubber rubber, Iron Fist of Love mortar. Garp launched a crazy offensive. The power is also doubled. Under such circumstances, even a big mountain was shattered. But in the face of Mori's advancement, he was still helpless. Soon, Garp's body was hit hard by Mori. There is no arrogant force, only unstoppable rules. All of Garp's fists were ineffective, and in the end he could only be forcibly pushed away by Mori. Pushing sideways all the way, he fell directly out of the arena. Moonwalk. Fortunately, first no Marine 6 styles. Garp, who fell, returned to the arena under his own power. Good guy, you are really rude and unreasonable towards the elderly. Garp clenched his fist, and there was an explosion-like sound. He's getting serious. Nika fruit strengthens. As Garp spoke, he flicked one hand and his fist flew straight out. When the arm was retracted, it seemed to become a spring, and a large amount of air was compressed into his body. Second gear. Iron Fist of Love hyphenation point jet type, BU. A terrifying fist suddenly hit Mori's body. Oops. Mori could only forcefully open his hands to defend himself. Boom. Garp's jet fist struck Mori's hands. Click, DADF, sounded twice. Mori's hands were broken at the same time. What a terrifying power. Is this the strength of Marine Hero Garp? But there's something you said that's wrong. I should be the one to say it. In terms of age, I am the elderly. I, Mori, am already 160 years old. Huh? Garp was stunned. The second line of attack was ready and stopped? I forgot, in front of the giants, you can't say such things casually. Your lifespan is several times that of humans, and you can normally live to be 300 years old. It's really harmful. Advertisement. Garp put away his fists in second gear. Now, is this equivalent of beating an old man? It's really embarrassing. No more fighting, just admit defeat. Besides, in your current state, you can no longer defeat me. Garp had accurately captured Mori's situation. The forearm bones in both hands were broken, so what could you use to fight him? Mori dropped his hands and sighed heavily. Isn't it true that it still doesn't work? That Nika fruit seems to be a great blessing to your fighting power. But Senior Garp, on behalf of the Skywar Pirates or the Rebels, I would like to extend a sincere invitation to you. The next Marine has no bonuses. If you want to continue to improve your strength, you can only choose one force to join. Although you are still very strong now, if you continue, your former opponents will only become stronger. I surrender. After Mori finished speaking, he admitted defeat without hesitation. He really couldn't beat Garp. Tip. The 5th game of the first round of the simulation knockout competition, the 2nd division of the Skywarming Pirates Mori surrendered, and the individual contestant Garp won. Sengoku. As expected of you Garp, it's really great. This way, 2 of our Marines will advance to the next round. Crane Vice Admiral. Garp, the power you had before came from Devil Fruit. In terms of power, it is indeed much more powerful than your Iron Fist. Whitebeard. Kula. I never thought that Garp would choose to eat a devil fruit when he gets old. Close black lens bracket. Shanks. Garp Senpai is still as majestic as before. He won without any doubt. Long. Please consider what Mori said. On the battlefield of the 2nd division, facing Mori, Garp was stunned. This time I was really stunned. If it were in the past, no matter how tempting the offer was, he would never have hesitated at all about his identity as a Marine. But now, I don't know if it's the desire for strength or the subtle influence of the Nika fruit. Garp even had a ridiculous idea in his mind. It seems like joining the Skywar Pirates would be a good idea, right? Wait a minute, how could I have such an idea? Lousy is a marine hero. The 1st Division Arena. Bullet activated his body's armed defense and closed his eyes to keep himself out of sight and out of mind. When he heard the reminder from the Tianbang, Bullet opened his eyes briefly. Is it over so soon? Looks like I have to wait a long time here. Kinnaman is convinced. He was now out of breath, hunched over, and even needed to rely on his katana to support himself. No, I've been fighting for so long, it's useless. What should I do? Do we have to wait forever? Afterwards, Kinnaman briefly recovered and continued his killing spree. If it weren't for Hockey's covering, his sword would have curled up long ago. Bang, 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 dang, dang, dang. This sound is very much like blacksmithing. Open black lens bracket. Hey. Close black lens bracket. What's going on? The 2nd Division has already finished its work. In this 1st Division, we don't fight, we just sit there. What on earth do we want to do? Open black lens bracket. Do you want to fight or not? If you don't want to fight, it's okay to admit defeat. Close black lens bracket. Admit defeat? Are you asking Bullet to admit defeat and Kinnaman Kinwi to admit defeat? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Impossible. Impossible. Close black lens bracket. We can only continue to fight like this. Close black lens bracket. It's so boring, it's like splitting rocks with a cotton swab. Alas, it's really boring. Lousy's passion is completely lacking. An hour has passed. Kinnaman kept activating his abilities during this hour. But there is nothing you can do with Bullet. Finally, the poison has begun to shrink. The moment he felt the storm on the battlefield, Bullet's eyes suddenly opened. HMPH, I want to see how long you can last in this battlefield storm. Bullet said, reaching out with one hand and grabbing Emu's neck with an unparalleled crushing method. Then Bullet took Jinwang to the edge of the battlefield storm. He first felt the intensity of the battlefield storm firsthand. Even I can't resist this level of damage for long. I want to see how long you can resist. Bullet then controlled Kinnaman's body out of the battlefield storm. He himself moved towards the center along with the advancing speed of the battlefield storm. What a smart Bullet, allowing his opponent to resist poison while he himself gets through it safely. Now Emperor Jin's neck was pinched and he couldn't even speak. I don't believe that he can still hold on. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Oh my god, it's true. Close black lens bracket. In the battlefield scene, Bullet took the Jinwang and ate poison for 10 minutes. He has not yet been judged as a failure by the heavenly ranking. Finally, a few more minutes have passed. Holy shit. That Jin Huang has been carrying the poison for more than 10 minutes. Close black lens bracket. How is it possible? Even the previous Jin's anti-poison time was gone in less than 10 minutes. That's so cool. Is this the retainer of Kazuki Oden? Is this the Emperor Jin? Close black lens bracket. I'm thinking, Bullet won't lose in the end, right? Probably. No. Who can resist such poison for half an hour? Close black lens bracket. Time has passed for a while. Finally, the Tianbang notification sound appeared. Reminder. In the 5th game of the 1st round of the simulation battle elimination round, the Blackbeard Pirates Bullet won. Open black lens bracket. Finally won. Close black lens bracket. Bullet threw away the body in his hands in disbelief. It seems very unlucky. What the hell, if it were me, I definitely wouldn't be able to resist for so long. Jinwang is still honored even though he is defeated. Open black lens bracket. Who can survive in Bullet's hands for so long? Close black lens bracket. As expected of the King of Jin, it cannot be defined, observed, or described. Open black lens bracket. Jinwang is so awesome. Close black lens bracket. Tip. Kinnaman spent 1 point to redeem the 6-star pill. Chapter 100. The first round is over and the top 16 are revealed. The 6th game of the 1st round of the simulation knockout competition is about to begin. Open black lens bracket. The players are already in place. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Player data is as follows. Close black lens bracket. 1st Division. Moria Pirates. Moria vs Giant Vice Admiral 1. Giant Pirates. Moria. Heavenly ranking combat power evaluation. None. Heavenly ranking reward increase. Physical strength increased by 20%. Strength increased by 20%. Giant Vice Admiral 1. Heavenly ranking combat power evaluation. None. Heavenly ranking reward increase. Strength increased by 20%. Defense tip 20. 2nd Division. Flying Pirates. Golden Lion vs Vicious Tiandi Pirates. Golden Lion 1. Heavenly ranking combat power rating. Heavenly ranking reward increase. Sickle Fruit. Awakening 2 color hockey. 2 color hockey increased by 30%. Strength and speed increased by 30%. 6-star pill. All reward pills are superimposed. The overall reward will be increased later. Extremely evil. Heavenly ranking combat power evaluation. None. Heavenly ranking reward increase. System ability increased by 50%. Open black lens bracket. The competition is about to begin. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Moria Resurrection Battle. Close black lens bracket. 2 cannon fodder who don't even have names shouldn't be enough for them to fight. You see, the single reward of the Emperor Pirates is directly increased by 50% and nothing else. The one named Jin Shi has only 1 or 2 stars in his strength, right? The 6-star combat power was improved by eating a lot of reward pills through fighting. In fact, All of his reward increases can be summarized as follows. He reached 6 stars with the increase in the Tianbang, and after eating the devil fruit, it was just an ordinary mass-produced sickle fruit. 1. Then there is indeed no suspense. Close black lens bracket in the battlefield, the effect of confining light has disappeared. It also means that the battle has officially begun. Division 1. Moria vs Giant Vice Admiral. Gia, you are really lucky. Unlike that guy named Shiryu of the Rain, there is no chance of resurrection. Blackbeard Pirates, I will definitely make you pay the price. They actually took the opportunity to sneak attack on us. This time, let's start with you. Moria, who was given a brief chance to return to the human world, shouted to Blackbeard. Open black lens bracket what? Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket The Moria Pirates were actually destroyed by Blackbeard. Close black lens bracket. How vicious. I immediately chose some weak pirate groups to devour. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Blackbeard, we didn't know until now that Moria was resurrected. Close black lens bracket. Yes, otherwise, this secret will never be exposed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Blackbeard is truly a hero. Close black lens bracket, TCH, what kind of hero is that? He's just an old coin. He bullies the weak and fears the strong, and kills his teammates by himself. Close black lens bracket. If you say that, then I will use Shiryu of Rain to whip the corpse. Whip the corpse? When it failed for the second time, the corpse was burned to ashes. Open black lens bracket how outrageous. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket Shiryu of Rain actually died twice. Ha 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 ha. Close black lens bracket. Died twice. Although he was a bit evil in the arrangement, it was really funny. In this case, he will completely lose the qualification to revenge Blackbeard. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket perhaps. There is still Moria. Close black lens bracket in the battlefield. Moria versus the Giant Vice Admiral. The bonuses both of them received were double 20% blessings, and the rewards they obtained on the heavenly ranking were similar. However, Moria's identity as a former Shichibukai means that his strength should not be as weak as the Tianbang said. After all, even Tianbang hasn't done any evaluation on his strength. Go to hell. Shadow Horn Gun. Moria didn't hold anything back, he came up and opened the skill directly. Neither man has mastery over bicolor hockey, but it's not like rookies pecking each other. Because even if ordinary people turn on the two-color hockey, it is impossible to beat them too. Compared with others, the battle seems very sparse and ordinary. Moria won this battle without any suspense. Not bad, he is indeed Shichibukai, even the Giant Vice Admiral is no match for him. So, Moria has advanced to the next round. One step closer to resurrection. Close black lens bracket. Haha, given his strength, it doesn't matter what kind of fierce people can advance. Close black lens bracket. As Moria, who only received a 1-star reward, how can she compare with the macho men who received a 9-star reward? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket what if you are lucky? Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket yes. This depends very much on luck. Close black lens bracket. Reminder. The first round of the simulation knockout round, the 6th match, the 1st division, Moria Pirate Team, Moria wins. Tip. Giant Vice Admiral spent 1 point to purchase the 6-star pill. 2nd division. The battle members here are 6-star Golden Lion 1 and extremely evil. As soon as the battle started, the ferocity flashed directly in front of Jinshi. Do you want to be knocked to death by me, or crushed to death by me? The vicious and terrifying face appeared in front of Jinshi, which made his legs tremble with fear. You. Thinking of the previous vicious record, this Golden Lion couldn't even speak clearly. What should I do? I can't beat him. I can't beat him at all. He was so scared. Facing such a strong man, it is no longer a matter of death, although it will not really die. But just the bloodthirsty aura emanating from the vicious force was even bloodier than the 2,000 people he had fought with. You are the real messenger from hell. You, Jinshi was still immersed in his own fear. He is so vicious but too lazy to bother. Queen Medusa is wonderful. Advertisement he doesn't want to waste time either. The giant dragon Fang struck it casually. Reminder. In the 2nd division of the 6th game of the 1st round of the knockout round of the simulated battle, the Emperor Pirates won with the most evil force. Tip. Jinshi used 1 to purchase the 6-star pill. There is no suspense at all, it's just a simple and crude instant kill. As expected of being extremely vicious and powerful with such stable strength. All contestants from the Tiandi group have advanced. Close black lens bracket. Now all the members have been promoted, namely the Celestial Emperor group and the Whitebeard Pirates group. The monster was finally evaluated by the heavenly ranking. Sure enough, the stronger it is, the later it appears. There is still one more battle, and the 1st round of the knockout round is completely over. Tip. The 7th game of the knockout round of the simulation battle is about to begin. Open black lens bracket the players are already in place. Close black lens bracket, participants are as follows. 1. 1st division. Skywar Pirates Crow vs Bones Golden Lion Pirates. Close black lens bracket. Crow. Heavenly ranking combat power evaluation. Asterisk. Heavenly ranking reward increase. 2-color hockey increased by 30%, strength and speed increased by 30%. Bonus. Heavenly ranking combat power evaluation. Get to know women and girls. Heavenly ranking rewards. Awakening of 2-color hockey. 2-color hockey increased by 10%. Strength and speed increased by 30%. 7-star pill. The sum of the superimposed effects of all reward pills. Second division. 9 Snakes Pirates Golid vs Momonosuke individual contestants. Gourd. Heavenly ranking combat power rating. Heavenly ranking reward increase. 2-color hockey increased by 20%. Physical strength increased by 20%. Momonosuke. Heavenly ranking combat power evaluation. None. Heavenly ranking reward increase. 9-star pill, Paramecia bubble fruit. The players have entered the venue and the game is about to begin. Open black lens bracket start. The last battle. Close black lens bracket. The ones who haven't played yet are buys, right? It's really strange to have 2 buys at once. Close black lens bracket. But there shouldn't be much suspense in this battle, right? 7 stars versus 8 stars. Can't they be overturned by headwinds? Close black lens bracket. What you see is 7 stars versus 8 stars, but what I see is 4 stars versus 9 stars. This may be the most disparate battle in the history of Tianbang. A difference of 2 stars in combat power can kill you instantly. Now there is a difference of 5 stars. What a situation. Close black lens bracket. Hancock. Grud, just admit defeat, there is no need to fight. Open black lens bracket come on Groud. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket come on Gourd. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket Grud. Defeat him, close black lens bracket. Although there is no hope at all, I still hope that Groud can defeat Momonosuke, close black lens bracket. It's not that I have hope for Groud, but I hate Momonosuke too much. Before the game started, the Empress gave direct instructions to her sister. In such a battle, even if the Empress takes the field, there is no guarantee of victory, let alone Groud, whose combat power is only 4 stars. The light of confinement dissipates. Crow and Bonus started the battle directly. Both sides are the last hope of their respective pirate groups. If you fail, you will all qualify in the first round. So both of them started fighting very seriously, second division. As soon as Groud was freed from his confinement, he spoke loudly. No, I want to try. I know it's impossible to beat me, but I want to know how big the gap is between me and the top experts. On weekdays, it would be impossible for Hancock to spar with Grudsonia. So I really don't know the gap between them and the top experts. Under such circumstances, it is normal for Groud to have needs. The Empress sighed and sent a barrage. Hancock, it's up to you, at least you won't really die. The light of confinement had disappeared, and after the battle officially started, Shurid could no longer see his sister's barrage. But both of them have understood their respective intentions. Hello? With your strength, do you still want to challenge me? My uncle Momonosuke is a 9-star strong man. You're just a mere 4-star, yet you still don't take the initiative to admit defeat. You ugly thing, go to hell. As soon as Momonosuke came up, he showed his ugly face and started attacking Groud's appearance. This is a purely spiritual attack. When Groud heard this, he was instantly furious. Cobra. Venom attack. Groud directly transformed into the form of a giant king cobra. The venom from his mouth spurted out. Momonosuke has a 9-star basic combat power, and observation hockey is already at the top level. Naturally, he can easily sense the slow venom, is that it? It's just a little bit of poison, there's no way it could hit me. Momonosuke still had that extremely vulgar expression, which made many viewers want to rush in and F*K him. In the battlefield, the giant king snake that Groud transformed into did not pose any threat to Momonosuke. If you don't believe me, then let me end you completely. Momonosuke's figure instantly shrank behind Groud. His seemingly small hand pressed down on Groud's back. Zero, please give me flowers, a seemingly light palm. The actual effect is truly terrifying. Groud didn't even have time to use his weapon color to defend. The entire huge snake body was instantly blown away. In midair, Groud's blood sprayed out along with his internal organs. Advertisement, this is the 9-star strong man. The power of? Sister, I feel it. Groud understood the difference. I think, she is about to give in, but at this moment, Momonosuke's little figure appeared above her head again. Huh? Do you want to admit defeat? How can that be possible? You are dead. Momonosuke condenses the terrifying emission hockey with his hands. Hit Groud hard on the head. Boom. A violent explosion sounded. At the same time, there is also the red and white mixture from Gourd, as well as the crushed snake meat. The entire giant king cobra snake head was blown open. Tip. In the second division of the 7th game of the first round of the simulation knockout competition, individual contestant Momonosuke won. Humph, this is what happens when you offend me. Momonosuke snorted coldly. Then he shouted to the outside world. Did you see it? This is the power that I, as a 9-star strongman, have. Kinnaman, you are so inferior. If I had faced an opponent of that level, I would have won long ago. And you didn't transfer your points to me. How abominable. So cruel. I just blew the snake's head off. After gaining strength, will it expand so much? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Sure enough, the villain succeeds. Close black lens bracket. It's a pity that it's just a 4-star opponent. It would be great if it was a 9-star opponent. 0. With the same star rating, he will definitely not be able to beat him. Close black lens bracket. Hancock. Momo. Gee, Help, I will make your death ugly, close black lens bracket. Queen Medusa. It's not that I can't accept my sister's failure, but from now on, you will die miserably, close black lens bracket. Damn it, the Empress and the Queen have spoken. Momonosuke has suddenly offended the Celestial Emperor Pirates, close black lens bracket. Okay, this kid has finally offended someone he shouldn't, and he will die soon. Queen Medusa of the Emperor Pirates is the eldest among the female members, second only to the Deputy Captain Tian Cuxing, close black lens bracket. If it was a normal duel, they wouldn't get angry if they lost, right? Close black lens bracket. This Momonosuke's behavior is indeed excessive, it's me, and I'm angry too. He had 10,000 ways to win, but he chose the one with the most barrages, close black lens bracket. Although Groud will not die in reality, he must have a psychological shadow. I think she only said half of the words of surrender. This is the first time such a situation has occurred in the Tianbang battlefield, and no one even shouted out for surrender. Hey, now I am looking forward to the follow-up battle in the second division. There will be evil behind it. Tip. In the first division of Game 7 of the first round of the knockout round of the simulation battle, Skywar Pirates Crow won the victory. Tip. Bonus used 1 point to redeem a 6-star pill. Tip. The first knockout round of the simulation battle is over. Tip. The first round knockout buys are as follows. Division 1. 9 Snakes Pirates Sonia, 2nd Division, Giant Vice Admiral 2. Tip. Those who have a buy can also get 1 point, close black lens bracket. Tip. Groud transfers a point to Sonia. Close black lens bracket, the following is the promotion list. Open black lens bracket 1st Division close black lens bracket, Celestial Pirates, Queen Medusa, score 2 points. Individual contestant. Akainu, points 3 points, Whitebeard Pirates, Marco, score 2 points. Big Mom Pirates. Katakuri, 2 points, cannot be used before resurrection, cannot be transferred. Blackbeard Pirates. Bullet, score 2 points, Moria Pirates, Moria, score 2 points. Skywars Pirates. Crow, 3 points, Kyuji Pirates, Sonia, points, 3 points. Open black lens bracket 2nd Division close black lens bracket, Don Quixote Pirates, Doflamingo, score 2 points. Blackbeard Pirates. Red Earl, 2 points, open black lens bracket Beasts Pirates, Yamato, 3 points close black lens bracket. Whitebeard Pirates. Ace, score 2 points, individual contestant, Garp, points 2 points. The Emperor Pirates, extremely vicious, score 2 points. Individual contestant, Momonosuke, points 2 points. Giant Pirates. Giant Vice Admiral 2, score 2 points. Tip. Players who advance to the second round of knockout rounds are asked to draw their opponents. This is the end of the first knockout round. The whole process lasted nearly 4 hours. Of course, the battle between Marco and Jin and the battle at Jin Tomb are more time-consuming. The second knockout round of the Tianbang is about to begin. This round, there will be more intense competition. Open black lens bracket. Are we going to start again? Close black lens bracket. Many strong players were eliminated in the first round. The drawing ceremony has started for the second round. Although the Tianbang does not show the picture, the first round is coming soon. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The lottery ceremony is over. Tip. The second round of the simulation battle knockout begins now. Death. Chapter 101. The fierce second round of competition, the true strength of the evil. The second round of the Pirate Ranking Simulation Battle Knockout Tournament begins now. The players in the first battle are as follows. First Division. Big Mom Pirates Katakuri vs Moria Moonlight Pirates. Second Division. Individual contestant Momonosuke vs Giant Vice Admiral 2, Giant Pirates. The Heavenly Ranking combat power level and the Heavenly Ranking reward increase will not be described in detail. Close black lens bracket. The contestants are already in place and the contestants have entered the venue. The second round of the knockout rounds began directly. Just wait for the effect of the confining light to disappear, and the fierce second round will begin. Looking at the competing players, the barrage of rankings also started to roll. In the second round of elimination, Katakuri and Moria, who want to be resurrected, face off, close black lens bracket. Oh, so they can only resurrect one of them. Close black lens bracket. The road to resurrection is never that simple. Close black lens bracket. It is enough to have a hope, there is no way to do it without absolute strength. Close black lens bracket. That Momonosuke's luck is really good. Among the promoted players in the second division, he actually met the worst one. Close black lens bracket. It's still a bye, otherwise it would be impossible to advance. The Giant Vice Admiral's strength is too poor. Here we go. It's really abominable. Open black lens bracket. Let's make that Momonosuke pretend again. Close black lens bracket. Let's see how arrogant he is in the next round. Close black lens bracket. In the second division, Momonosuke's body is really far behind the Giant Vice Admiral. But the Giant Vice Admiral can feel the aura of terror from this little one. What a terrifying person. His aura is unbearable for me. As a soldier of Elbaf, no matter what, we must fight to the death. Take my shot. The Giant Vice Admiral shows off his power. Pick up the giant turret in your hand and shoot it out fiercely. HMPH. With this kind of power, I don't even bother to hide. Momonosuke's voice came. Then she reached out and easily blocked the attack. The shell, which was larger than his body, did not cause any harm to him. The next moment, Momonosuke's figure had teleported to the back of the giant vice admiral's neck. He kicked out, and the terrifying force caused the giant vice admiral's body to fly out of the arena. But his speed at this moment is faster than the giant vice admiral flying out. Another 30 output in midair. The huge body of the giant vice admiral was beaten to a bloody pulp. See it? This is my power now, even a giant is vulnerable to me? Die! Momonosuke shouted, his voice full of arrogance. Boom! A huge explosion sounded. The body of the giant vice admiral was blown away by his blow. Flesh and blood splattered, another extremely cruel scene. Tip. Vice Admiral, the giant of the 2nd Division, was eliminated in the second round of the knockout round. Momonosuke looked outside proudly. In the eyes of the Tianbang audience, this is a naked provocation. Damn it. Lousy really wants to rush in and crush him to death. Tip. The Points Mall opens the redemption of items with 3 to 5 points. 3 points items. 7-star pill. Devil Fruit Zone Ancient Lottery Ticket 1. Big Knife Grade Weapon Lottery Ticket 1. Random Devil Fruit Lottery Ticket 1. Guaranteed 5 stars and above. Close black lens bracket. 4 points items. 1 resurrection coupon, can only be purchased by yourself, and can only be purchased with the points you have obtained. 5 points items. 8-star pill. Logia Devil Fruit Raffle Ticket. Supreme Knife Grade Weapon Raffle Ticket. Random Devil Fruit Raffle Ticket. Guaranteed 7 stars and above. Ordinary Devil Fruit Wholesale Ticket 10. Tip. Giant Vice Admiral spent 2 points to purchase 2 6-star pills. The Tianbang directly announced the items that can be purchased with 5 points. Let the barrage explode again. You can buy the 7-star pill with 3 points. That is equivalent to the level of an ordinary cadre of the 4 emperors. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket zone ancient lottery ticket. A 21 level weapon with a sharp sword. Close black lens bracket. You can be resurrected with 4 points, but you must obtain the 4 points yourself. You can buy 8-star pills with 5 points, which is so cool. As long as you win 2 games, you can get some for others, which is completely enough. There are also Devil Fruit Wholesale coupons, which can directly wholesale 10 Devil Fruits at one time. That is equivalent to 1 billion berry. Open black lens bracket Supreme Sharp Knife. Close black lens bracket. There are only 12 of them in the whole world. Now you only need 5 points to buy the ultimate big knife. Close black lens bracket. Those are the Bushungary in Whitebeard's hand, the weapon in Kaido's hand, Shanks' Griffin, One Piece's weapon Ace, and the first generation Kidetsu level terrifying weapon in the hands of the 5 elders. Brother, you know quite a lot, even first generation Kidetsu knows about it. Close black lens bracket. Have you ever seen the Griffin in Shanks' hand? It felt like the knife had cut open the sky. Whitebeard's Kong Yunki can also be used, but it is rare to see him take action now. Close black lens bracket. It smells so good. Someone has already got 3 points. It should be easy to get 5 points. Close black lens bracket. Damn, now there are 3 points in that abominable Peach assistant. I feel bad just thinking about it. Close black lens bracket. The 1st Division battlefield. The battle situation here is different from that in the 2nd Division. This is a completely explosive contest. Both of them were once great pirates. Both people are dead. If you want to get the spot for resurrection, you must defeat the opponent. Moria transformed into countless black bats and attacked Katakuri. Katakuri held the Poseidon Trident, and his body turned into a glutinous ball and attacked Moria. The gap in hard power between the two people has become even more exaggerated after being increased by the Tianbang. Advertisement. Although Katakuri only received 1 increase, it was much better than Moria's 1-star increase. Moria, between you and me, only one can survive. I won't hold back. Moria swallowed hard, pretending to be strong and responded. HMPH, do you think I will show mercy? This is about my resurrection? Katakuri's movements were extremely fast. Coupled with his super insight, Moria can't hit him at all. Even Katakuri's witness kill had no chance to be used. Under his full attack, Moria was retreating steadily. Caught you, Poseidon Trident, Uncertain Storm. The Trident of Poseidon. Gone forever. Katakuri performed this combo for the 3rd time on the Tianbang screen. For the first time, both Aokiji and Aokiji suffered a little damage. The second time, Lachilu, who had been promoted to a 9-star powerhouse, was seriously injured, which sealed his victory. The target of the 3rd time is the former Shichibukai, Aiz Moria. Moria was also very uncomfortable after being forcibly immobilized. What did you do? Why can't I move? Oops, I want to be resurrected. Moria, I'm not willing to do this. Moria was completely panicked, but he was forcibly immobilized and couldn't move at all. He could only watch helplessly as the golden Poseidon Trident pierced his heart. Tip. Moria was eliminated from the 1st Division in the 2nd round of the knockout round. Tip. The 2nd game of the 2nd round of the knockout round is about to begin. The 2nd matchup table is as follows. Season 1. Whitebeard Pirates Marco vs Crow Tianchuan Pirates. 2nd Division. Celestial Pirates Vicious vs Yamato Beasts Pirates. The contestants are already in place and the contestants have entered the venue. Open black lens bracket. The competition is about to begin. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Is the pace so fast? Close black lens bracket. The battle just now was also very fast. Although Moria and Katakuri are both people who want to be resurrected, their strength seems to be completely different. It's almost a crushing match for both sides. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket. This second game probably won't happen. Close black lens bracket. Marco of the Whitebeard Pirates and Crow of the Skywarping Pirates are both 8-star powerhouses, so the battle may fall into a stalemate. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. I'm really looking forward to the battle between Sinister and Yamato. Close black lens bracket. Yes, these two are both strong men and women fighting with maces. Open black lens bracket. Let's start quickly. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It started. Close black lens bracket. As the battle started, the barrage of Tianbang slowly slowed down. Everyone's focus is on the battlefield, the first division arena. Marco and Raven, 1 blue and 10 black. Both of them transformed into 2 fighting characters flying in the sky. Phoenix vs Crow. The battle between the two was not that fierce, and they fell into a stalemate. The second division arena. The extremely evil and Yamato confront each other. Yamato has seen extremely vicious attacks before. Although he only took action twice, he won every time with great force. Yamato himself has a 9-star combat power. After receiving 2 promotions from the heavenly ranking, his strength is only stronger than Kaido's before. In such a tit-for-tat situation, the two took action. A giant dragon's tooth, a mace without spikes, a powerful opponent. I feel like my whole body is shaking at this moment. Yamato didn't dare to hold anything back. He used his ultimate move right from the start. Thunder 8 trigrams. He laughed evilly twice, and you could hear his excitement in his voice. Not bad. With this level of attack, he is qualified to be Laozi's opponent. Giant Dragon Fang, go! The 2 weapons collided fiercely. Boom! Huge power exploded from the weapons of the 2 men. The 2 figures also took a step back. Yamato retreated more than 10 meters, but the extremely evil one only took 2 steps back. Hateful. I used Thunder 8 trigrams, but he just used normal attacks. If I remember correctly, he made the weapons huge before. If it's an attack of that level, can I block it? Yamato muttered to himself. Now she doesn't dare to hold back at all. Look, the power of that mace is so terrifying. The previous 8-star Parasparrow must have been defeated by such a move. Open black lens bracket. It's really cool. It looks exciting. Close black lens bracket. Keep going. Such a passionate confrontation makes people full of passion. Advertisement in the arena of the second division. Yamato roared angrily. Oko true god form. Her whole being had undergone a great change. She has become the god of Oguchi, a phantom beast species, and she has even awakened this ability. I don't know how much stronger it is than before. Extremely terrifying. Come on, let me see your strength. How strong is it? Yamato in fighting state is much better than the ignorant girl form before. That feeling is like opening up your own martial soul's true form. Emperor of Heaven, Bibi Dong said as he looked at Yamato, who had transformed into the form of a true god. However, compared to the ordinary martial soul avatar, hers is a little more powerful. Tian nodded and said, judging from the abilities she has shown after her current transformation, she has almost reached the level of being banned. Title Duluo? Bibi Dong secretly clenched his fists. Now, her strength is no worse than that of ordinary titled Duluo, although she has not yet absorbed the soul ring to break through to a real titled Duluo. Seeing Bibi Dong's appearance, Tian patted her head and comforted her. Actually, you don't have to do this. If you use the spirit turning technique to transform your soul power into the power of this world, then you are no weaker than them. They naturally referred to the members of the Emperor Pirates. Previously it was all because they had no absolute obsession with their own strength. As long as he can become stronger in this world, he will use the spirit transformation technique to turn it into a part of his own strength. Except for Queen Medusa, who is completely unnecessary and is extremely terrifying with her own power. Xiao Zizai, Bao Bao and the others have all been transformed. Bibi Dong shook his head and said, I still want to work hard to cultivate and become a super Duluo. Tian smiled and said, wouldn't it be better to just let you transcend the limit Duluo and become a god? What do you think of God Shira? Bibi Dong said. God Shira, what kind of god is that? God King. Gods are also different. Ordinary priests, 3rd level gods, 2nd level gods, 1st level gods, and then up to the level of God Kings. 540. Bibi Dong was stunned. She was originally just a young and ignorant girl, but now she is ready to reach the level of a God King. God King, is it too difficult? Shijidong hesitated. It's not difficult, but let's say goodbye. Only by cultivating a stronger god tier can you become truly invincible. Don't think so much now, just practice hard. Bibi Dong nodded obediently and said, yeah. Tianbang battlefield. The extremely evil and the big-mouthed god collide again. A terrifying black and red light burst out from their bodies. Then the two of them retreated again. The fierce collision continues. This kind of passionate battle makes the audience climax. This is how you can inspire people's passion. Open black lens bracket too fierce, close black lens bracket. It is really good to have such strong people in the second division, which means that annoying Kid Momonosuke will definitely meet one of them. Close black lens bracket. With this kind of strength, others shouldn't be able to eliminate them casually. Open black lens bracket. It seems to be stable. Close black lens bracket, open black lens bracket. I already want to see the scene where Momonosuke is beaten to death. Close black lens bracket. Don't rush, don't rush. The battle between Juju and Yamato is so exciting. Lousy wants to see more. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku. With this level of power, hasn't that vicious man tried his best? Close black lens bracket. Kaido. What a terrifying weirdo. Yamato's current strength is even stronger than mine before I was boosted by the heavenly ranking reward. Whitebeard. I don't know how his strength compares with the Red Earl. Close black lens bracket. Auntie. Ha ha ha, my son has already gained 3 points. If he wins one more game, he will be resurrected. Close black lens bracket. Atrocious, aren't you going to use your powers yet? If this keeps up, there's no way you can beat me. God Oguchi has spoken. She was now using all her strength, and her ferocity was as fierce as hers. But she knew that Jusho had not yet used his powerful abilities. What is shown now is just a normal attack, ha 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 ha. Little boy, don't worry, Lousy just hasn't met such an opponent for a long time and wants to have fun. Since you want to have a good time, then I will grant it to you, give you a good time. After the extremely vicious man said these words, his body retreated tens of meters. We came to a relatively far distance from Yamato. Giant Dragon Fang, come and show this woman your true strength. The life weapon enters the soul, baby, watch it. Only in this state can we, the people of the underworld, be called true warriors. The soul weapon is completed. The extremely vicious strength suddenly rose to a new level. His strength itself is already extremely powerful. In the entire Nether clan, only the Grand Marshal can suppress him. After coming here, I got the strength increase from Tianbang, increased the power of the underworld by 50%. Now, his strength has surpassed that of the Generalissimo. Come on, let you witness the real giant dragon tooth. Chapter 102 Medusa's Confidence. This is what a queen should look like. The extremely evil person activated his life weapon into the soul state. It was still the same offensive as before, without changing his moves. The two collided again, even more terrifying than before. Hateful. Is this his true power? Suddenly it's several times stronger than before. Oh, peeved. The god of Deko bursts back 100 meters. A mouthful of blood spurted out of the mouth. The god Oko was in a trance, and he was almost knocked back to his original form. And this is just an ordinary blow from the extremely evil one after using his true power. Oguchi Shingami is currently using the most powerful, Thunder 8 trigrams, that he can wield. Ha 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 ha, it's not bad, right? In this state, you can actually still receive my attack. This is the first time I've met a strong man like you since I came here. To show my respect for you, I will use my strongest move to defeat you. Maybe it's because Juxi hasn't met a decent opponent for too long. Every time, I can't wait to use my ultimate move and explode my power zone. So as not to feel uncomfortable holding it back, the god of Oguchi wiped the bloodline from the corner of his mouth and held his weapon tightly. The strongest move, Mirror Mountain. God Oko activated his abilities and condensed the strongest defense on his body. At the same time, her body also jumped high, ready to launch her strongest move, Clash. Opposite me, a pair of vicious and naked big feet stamped on the ground. There are cracks in the ground. It seemed like something exploded on his body. A move stronger than the life weapon entering the soul. That is the ultimate move for everyone in the Nether clan. Poji. There was a sound of breaking the pole, and the bloody aura filled the entire giant dragon tooth. The entire giant dragon tooth was stained with blood. With the blessing of the bloodthirsty seal, the power of the giant dragon tooth has reached its peak. Extremely evil, fierce fangs, the extremely vicious figure also leapt high. Both of them used their strongest blows and collided hard in midair. Buzz buzz, the breath filled the air as if the surrounding space was distorted. The scarlet and black residual power keeps spreading towards the surroundings. Even if you are not there, you can still feel the terror in that battlefield. Open black lens bracket, too bad. Close black lens bracket. With an attack of this magnitude, even if you are just watching the battle from the sidelines, you will be blown away. Except for One Piece's slap, Kanna's dragon's roar, and Queen Medusa's attack, there are no such powerful moves on the list. Close black lens bracket. Look, even the fog of war outside the battlefield has been dispelled. Open black lens bracket, stronger than the ultimate collision between Akainu Admiral and Aokiji Admiral. Close black lens bracket. Whitebeard. Kula-la-la-la. This level of attack makes my eyes jump when I see it. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. The power of Yamato's stick is already stronger than the thundering 8 trigrams in my dragon-like state. Shanks. What kind of monsters are these? There are more and more powerful ones. It's really difficult to mix with them. Sengoku. These monsters have been enhanced by the rewards from the heavenly ranking. How abominable. Battle achievements. Tiandao's gold list. Why don't you reward the righteous marines, but instead strengthen the evil pirates? Close black lens bracket. Long. Because now is the era of great pirates. This is the trend of the times. You, world government, marine cannot change it. Close black lens bracket. Auntie. Sengoku, what are you talking about? It's as if your world government didn't send people to form pirates. You even killed each other and attacked one of your bases. Now you say these words so high sounding, how ridiculous. Golden Lion. Sengoku has become accustomed to this and won't feel anything at all. he is so shameless. In the Tianbang battlefield, the two people fighting Marco Crow are so different from those next door. When two people fight, they basically use their abilities to attack and defend each other. There is absolutely no feeling of passion and blood from fisting to flesh. People will get tired of watching it after a while and it will no longer be interesting. I don't know how long such a battle will last. It would be really boring if it was delayed until the poisonous circle ends. Tip. In the second game of the second round of the knockout round, Beast's Pirates Yamato was eliminated. The Tianbang prompt sounded. The arena in the second division has now become dilapidated. In that move just now, even though Yamato, the god of Oguchi, used his strongest moves and strongest defense, he still couldn't withstand the extremely vicious Pokikichi. She was instantly beaten into a human form, shot down the battlefield like a cannonball, and penetrated through. The arena was turned into ruins. She was even more serious than losing consciousness. Death state. Not even the slightest bit sloppy, he was beaten to death by the giant dragon's teeth. A high-intensity battle came to an end. Advertisement. It's amazing and sad. Almost from the beginning, Yamato's transformation into the Oguchi god was viciously suppressed and beaten. In the end, the two of them released their ultimate moves together and were killed directly. This makes Kaido and other big guys sigh. You know, Yamato is now a 5-star player. With the blessing of Tianbang, his true strength has reached the 9-star 4 Emperor's level. At this moment, he was still slapped with a failure reminder from the heavenly list. This means that this stick will at least lose its combat effectiveness. The 4 Emperors and other high-level experts finally had a rough judgment in their minds about the extremely evil strength. This is an existence that must not be messed with. It's so cruel that it deserves to be criticized. Tip. Yamato used 3 points to purchase Devil Fruit Zone Ancient Species lottery tickets. After another beep from the Tianbang, Yinhe returned to his location. It's like having a nightmare. After she felt like she was in hell, a realization led her to buy something. After completing the last thing, she woke up from her own body. Beside him, Ace's body was still in an invincible golden state. Yamato looked at the ancient devil fruit in his hand, feeling terrified in his heart. That man is too scary. Is this the strength of the world's top powerhouse? Although I am already a 9-star star, I am still far away from that. Yamato seems to have firmed up a certain belief in his heart. Looking at Ace's golden body, she carved a line of words on the stone beside her and left resolutely. Another battle, falling into a constant state of anxiety. There is really no way to cause fatal damage to the opponent, or even effective damage. Looking at this situation, the audience is really a little tired of the eyes. Not interested at all. Dragon. If this continues, the crow will lose the competition. Close black lens bracket. Mori. Although I have not felt the damage of the war storm, the crow should not be able to resist Marco. Jin. HMPH. Is this man going to win the second game in the same way? Close black lens bracket. Joes. Although he is currently in an anxious state, if he continues to fight like this, Marco has a great chance of winning. It's so boring, compared to the ferocious battles, there's nothing attractive about it. Close black lens bracket. Yeah, it's the same move over and over again. I almost fell asleep watching it. Close black lens bracket. Can you fast forward or skip this part of the plot? Close black lens bracket. The barrage is rolling, but the people in the battle can't see it at all. At most, you can only see the barrage from the outside world when you are in the light of confinement. After the actual fight, there was no barrage. On the battlefield, there was another attack of similar power. The two figures in the air both retreated. Even the retreat distance is about the same. Crow looked at the man in front of him and sighed. If we keep fighting like this, we don't know how long it will take for the results to appear. Anyway, there's no way I can win against you before the storm of war comes. Forget it, I give up. Tip. In the second game of the second round of the knockout round, Skywar Pirates Crow surrendered and Marco won. Tip. Crow consumed 3 points and redeemed items. Great knife grade weapon raffle ticket. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Does this mean you're giving up? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This kid is really fast. Close black lens bracket. I thought it was time to pee, but the next second you lost. No matter what, continuing to fight like this is a waste of everyone's time, which is the time of all the viewers around the world. Seeing Crow admit defeat, many people admired him a little. Apart from anything else, if you win, you can get 1 more point. 1 point is a 6-star pill. Tip. The third game of the second round of the knockout round is about to begin. The list of member battles is as follows. First Division, Emperor Pirates Queen Medusa vs Bullet Blackbeard Pirates. Open black lens bracket. Second Division, Whitebeard Pirates Ace vs Garp individual contestants. Close black lens bracket. Members are ready. Members have entered the venue. Open black lens bracket. The competition starts soon. Close black lens bracket. The rhythm of Tianbang was very fast, and the third game came in a blink of an eye. Wow, I can finally see Queen Medusa appear. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. I have been waiting for a long time. Queen Medusa, you are my god. Close black lens bracket. If Queen Medusa takes action, even the bullet will be useless. Close black lens bracket. Ha 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 ha. I am not optimistic about Bullet at all. Close black lens bracket. Don't forget that Bullet was knocked into the sea with a vicious hammer before. Close black lens bracket. This is how we fight against the most evil ones. The status of Queen Medusa seems to be higher than that of the most evil ones. Don't you think the other side is also interesting? Close black lens bracket. In the previous question, Ace and Garp seem to be somewhat related. Yes, Garp answered that question correctly. Garp is the grandfather named Luffy and Ace are brothers. Close black lens bracket. Advertisement open black lens bracket. The relationship here is very subtle. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Then this battle is interesting. Close black lens bracket. Before the light of confinement dissipated, Queen Medusa walked out of the range of the light of confinement and came to the center of the arena. Bullet was amazed by this scene. How is that possible? Even I, under the light of such confinement, can't step out of my own area at all. What kind of ability did you use to be able to pass through the restricted light at will? Damn it, hasn't it started yet? What's wrong with Queen Medusa? Close black lens bracket. I jumped over directly. Bullet was stunned. No, although Bullet was confused, I was also confused. Open black lens bracket. Confused face.jpg. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. What's going on? Close black lens bracket. This shouldn't be a privilege, right? Is it an ability? Close black lens bracket. Kizaru. That woman's ability is terrifying. This is definitely not a privilege or a bug, it's that woman's ability. Kizaru. If it weren't for my light element, I might have been killed by her before. Close black lens bracket. Kizaru. Even Doflamingo, who has the element of lightning, cannot escape the stranglehold of her ability. Golden Lion. Real or false? Is this woman so scary? Close black lens bracket. Kaido. Looks like you have to be very careful in the future. All the leaders of One Piece are monster level, no one can be underestimated. 88 to 83. Looking at the comments on the list, Bullet felt a little scared. Bullet, who had never shown any fear even when facing Roger, was a little panicked. Thunderfruit's ability users were directly strangled by her inexplicably, which was equivalent to being crushed to death by her. Now that he has shown such ability, he is really afraid. Fortunately, it didn't take long for the light of confinement to disappear automatically. Bullet was finally able to step out of his own zone. The first thing he did when he came up was to directly activate his Tyrannosaurus Rex form, and at the same time, the fusion fruit was also used to its ultimate. The whole person has been upgraded to the strongest combat power. Bullet's ambition was to defeat all 4 emperors. But after Tianbang appeared, his mentality changed. If you want to defeat these people, you must get enough rewards from the heavenly ranking. If you want to get the reward, you must defeat the person in front of you. Even though she has been extremely scary since the beginning of the Tianbang. Medusa looked at Bullet's appearance, shook her head and said, with such ability, do you want to defeat me? When you have reached a high level of cultivation, it is no longer useful to rely solely on strength. What is truly superior to power or rules? Space strangulation. Queen Medusa still stretched out her sun garden as before. In an instant, an inexplicable force enveloped Bullet inside. He can move in that space, but he cannot escape from the incorporeal but real space cage. Oops, it's not just about imprisoning me. This kind of ability to break space, my body is not enough in front of the shattered space cracks. Bullet worked hard and used his strongest defense. Previously, he had simply put up an armed defense, but Kinemon couldn't break through the defense even with his strongest moves. But now, his defense is several times higher than before. The strongest defense. Brush. A horrific scar appeared on Bullet's body, extending from his chest to his thigh. Oops. I can't prevent it. Bullet was shocked. The next second, 3 more sharp attacks, from Lee's Jiao, struck him. Now, he was like a piece of fish on a chopping board, being strangled by Queen Medusa. Open black lens bracket. What's up? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Why can't Bullet move? Close black lens bracket. He seems to have used top-notch armed defense. Why is he still injured? Close black lens bracket. I didn't see Queen Medusa making any moves at all. Open black lens bracket. It's so scary, this woman. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. At Kizaru, look what's going on. Close black lens bracket. Kizaru. It's not that Bullet doesn't move, but he is controlled in a small space and he can't move. The power that can hurt him is not a simple cut, but a power that cannot be blocked even if it is elementalized in advance. Whitebeard. Real or fake? Is it so scary? Close black lens bracket. Auntie. According to what you said, wouldn't it mean that even my soul body can't resist it? Shanks. She is worthy of being the eldest sister among the cadres of the Celestial Emperor Pirates. With such a magical move, no one else can escape except Kizaru Admiral, who turned into light. In the Emperor Pirates, Rem bit a finger and said in confusion. Brother Yi Tian, the eldest sister, said before that her ability is to control space, so why can Kizaru Admiral escape? Hearing this question, the other members looked curious. How to put it? The most straightforward way to put it is that even if this space is distorted, light can travel freely. Many powerful abilities may have some inexplicable opponents. Just like Robin, your Thunder Fruit ability will be restrained by Rubber Fruit or Porcelain Fruit, because rubber and porcelain type things are not conductive. Robin was a little surprised. This time Yi Tian also stated his weakness. According to the statement, this is indeed the case. Close black lens bracket. Rem nodded seriously and said, so that's it, I understand, Brother Yi Kai. So what do you want to eat now? Rem will make it for you. No need to work so hard, just finish watching this battle first. As soon as Yi Tian finished speaking, the beep of the Tianbang sounded. Tip. In the third game of the second round of the knockout round, Bullet eliminated. The winner is Queen Medusa. Stage. Chapter 103. The Red Earl was defeated. The top 8 are out. Open black lens bracket. Did it fail? Close black lens bracket. It's so fast, even exactly the same as those crushing ones. Open black lens bracket. How could it be possible? Close black lens bracket. Although it seems that there is a high probability that Bullet will not be able to defeat Queen Medusa, but it is not that outrageous. Close black lens bracket. Second, Bullet was actually defeated by Queen Medusa. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. There is no resistance at all. Close black lens bracket. He is a 9-star powerhouse himself, and he has received so many blessings, even the power of an ancient species. I don't understand this battle at all. Queen Medusa raised her hand, and then Bullet was hacked to death with a sharp knife? Open black lens bracket. Is it really what Kizaru Admiral said? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Queen Medusa. Close black lens bracket. This is the goddess. Not only is her appearance better than that of the Empress, but her strength is also weird and unpredictable. Close black lens bracket. The strength that can easily kill the 9-star strong man is the strength of the 11-star that surpasses the 10-star? It should only be 10 stars. Jian Jing has been killed instantly even if he was only 1 star away. Close black lens bracket. Golden Lion. The Red Earl's 10-star combat effectiveness is because he has a 10-star level, and Medusa's 10-star combat effectiveness is because the heaven ranking only has a 10-star level. Kaido. Open black lens bracket. You understand you again? Close black lens bracket. A battle without any suspense is rare in battles between top experts. When it comes to the battles between strong men at the Jushing level, they basically fight for several days at a time. But suddenly one of them was killed in an instant, which made the audience of Tianbang completely surrender to Medusa's strength. There is no longer any doubt. As for the other side of the battlefield, it was completely different. In the scene, Vice Admiral Garp and Ace stood facing each other for a long time. The two of them have yet to make a move. Sengoku. Open black lens bracket. Garp, what are you waiting for? Close black lens bracket. Sengoku. According to your strength, there's absolutely no problem in dealing with him, not to mention that you also have the strength of China. Garp didn't see Sengoku's barrage, but I guess he would reply a few words when he saw it. Alas, Ace. Garp hesitated to speak. Grandfather and grandson have not seen each other for a long time. Now we meet, but in such a scene. No matter what, you must take action. Ace looked at Garp's face and struggled in his heart. I hesitated for a long time, as if I had made a decision. I have heard of the reputation of Vice Admiral Garp. How can I be an opponent to such a strong man, unless my father comes to fight? So, I admit defeat. Marco, keep working hard. You are the only one left in our pirate group. Reminder. In the third game of the second round of the knockout round, Whitebeard 710 Pirate Group Ace surrendered, and individual contestant Garp won. Tip. Ace transferred 2 points to Marco. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. You didn't even fight, so you're giving up. Open black lens bracket. How could it be possible? Close black lens bracket. No way, is there something fishy in this? Close black lens bracket. What the hell? Garp's fighting ability is already very strong. It's normal for Ace to admit defeat if he can't beat him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Is this really the case? Close black lens bracket. That's okay. Speed up the pace of the game, and the subsequent games will only become more and more exciting. But Marco just won, and with the points in Ace's hand, the Whitebeard Pirates got 5 points at once. Damn, 5 points. Wouldn't it be possible to give birth to an 8-star strongman, or a supreme sharp knife, or devil fruit wholesale? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This wave is really profitable. Close black lens bracket, but in this case, there will be 2 Marines in the top 8, which is not good news. Quarterfinals. Akainu hasn't played yet, didn't fight? Take a look at the remaining 2 people in the first division. Do you think the leaders of the 9 Snakes Pirates are tired of fighting? Close black lens bracket. Okay. Akainu Admiral will definitely advance. Close black lens bracket. Tip. The last game of the second round of the knockout round is about to begin. The match list is as follows. Division 1. Individual contestants Akainu vs Sonyakuji Pirates. Second Division. Blackbeard Pirates Red Earl vs Doflamingo Don Quixote Pirates. The players are already in place and the game is about to begin. Open black lens bracket. Oh haha. Close black lens bracket. Doflamingo is terrible. He met a 10-star strong man, so there is no way to fight him. What a pity. Doflamingo has already won 1 round, and he will be resurrected if he wins 2 more rounds. Forget it. Tokushima belongs to the Pirate King. He is resurrected and is still a polished commander. What's the use? Close black lens bracket. Hee. Let's see, what if we win? Close black lens bracket. Yes, there may still be a chance. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. That's thunder fruit. Close black lens bracket. In the rolling barrage, the game begins. The first division arena. As soon as the effect of the confining light disappeared, Akainu spoke to Sonya. You'd better admit defeat on your own. With your current strength, it's impossible to win over me. I don't want to fight with you. If I accidentally break you, Medusa will cause trouble for me. Hearing what Akainu Admiral said, Sonya felt that what he said made sense, but she didn't want to fight for it. Sonya said, Akainu Admiral, I just want to know the gap between me and the top experts. Before that, Dafa, I will not admit defeat. Akainu exhaled a breath of smoke. It's really troublesome. After saying that, Akainu's whole body turned into an orange stream of light, and at the same time his body transformed into a terrifying substance. He appeared in front of Sonia almost instantly, and she didn't even notice Feian's actions. Pass. The thing in front of Sonia was full of danger, and her instinct told her that she must not touch it. This advertisement, is this the difference between me and the top experts? The gap is so big that I don't even know the gap between him and me. I give up. Sonia lowered her head. There was no way she could win. Reminder. In the last match of the second round of the knockout round, the Kuji Pirates Sonia surrendered, and the individual ginseng player Shigu won. Close black lens bracket. Tip. Sonia used 3 points to buy a 7-star pill. I admit defeat, it's obvious that I can't beat him. As she said, she can't even feel the gap between herself and Akainu. To be honest, this is the most desperate. Close black lens bracket, no way, that's Admiral, and he took the devil fruit evolution pill. Even if the Empress comes, it won't work. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Let's watch Doflamingo's battle. Close black lens bracket. The 2nd Division battlefield. Doflamingo faced off against the Red Earl with 10-star combat power. It seems that Doflamingo knows that he will fight to the death. So the Red Earl used his abilities from the beginning. Mumu fruit. The entire battlefield is filled with trees. These trees can provide him with terrifying recovery abilities. The previous shots fired by Usopp were offset by the vitality of these trees. It can be said that the Red Earl not only has a data panel up to full stars, but also has the ability to recover unlimited blood. Putting this kind of ability anywhere, it is the existence of the ultimate boss. Of course Doflamingo, his opponent, also knows, so he controlled his power from the beginning and lowered thunder in the sky. Boom boom boom. Thunder kept hitting the trees, turning those trees into black hair. The Red Earl can no longer provide vitality recovery. But wherever the Red Earl's body went, new trees were born. Doflamingo began to release stronger thunder, covering the entire battlefield. The entire battlefield felt like a catastrophe. The Red Earl wants to capture Doflamingo. But Doflamingo avoided him every time. Lightning speed is not just talk. Baboon baboon. Fortunately, I learned a new ability in the previous battle. This ability allows me to perceive everything on an island, let alone your poor performance. Wandering freely among the limited living trees? With my ability, it is absolutely impossible for you to catch me, as long as I focus on escaping. Seeing Doflamingo using his abilities at this level, even the Red Earl felt a headache. Really, you can't catch it at all. My trees are being destroyed all the time. It's so difficult. You still need to constantly release your abilities to withstand that kind of terrifying thunder and lightning. The Red Earl felt extremely troubled. Doflamingo flashes around the battlefield just like Yuzu. The Red Earl can't catch him at all. Time passed bit by bit, and the two of them seemed to be helpless against each other. In a head-to-head fight, Doflamingo couldn't beat the Red Earl, but the Red Earl's speed couldn't match him at all. From time to time, he had to be attacked by lightning. Although there was no way to cause serious harm to him, his injuries were still getting worse little by little. The Red Earl's swordsmanship is very strong, but due to the induction of electromagnetic waves and the color of sight, his slashing attack could not hit Doflamingo at all. Even if you cut it off, it will be in vain. Doflamingo also didn't dare to accumulate powerful moves. Because once he wastes time and gets caught, he will become passive. Time passed little by little. Doflamingo risked everything for his resurrection. No matter what means he uses, he must ensure victory. In this stalemate, an hour passed. Open black lens bracket. Is this thunder fruit? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Almost invincible. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Not even the Red Earl can stop him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The storm of war has begun. Close black lens bracket. The circle is shrinking, and the range of Doflamingo's activities is getting smaller and smaller. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. What should I do if there is no place to hide now? Close black lens bracket. Doflamingo seems to know his situation. His power is released towards a certain place bit by bit. Time continues to pass. In a blink of an eye, we reach the 1/3 circle. The range that Doflamingo can dodge is greatly reduced. But at this time, his figure suddenly shot up towards the sky. At some point, he had accumulated a huge thunderball several hundred meters in diameter in the air. The bottom of the thunderball keeps releasing a range of thunder and lightning downwards. At this time, Doflamingo's figure has completely disappeared. Hundreds of meters of thunderballs specially accumulated for this moment. Now, even the Red Earl felt very troubled, because as the scope shrinks, the trees he can create are also denser. In this way, it was destroyed by lightning almost as soon as it was created. For a while, he wasted a lot of energy, but did not regain much vitality. Advertisement. This is the most something that bothered him. The battlefield scope continues to shrink. Doflamingo has been hiding on a giant thunderball. The area where the thunderball is located has been covered by the war storm. This means that if the Red Earl wants to catch Doflamingo, he must pass through this thunderball. But even he wouldn't dare touch a thunderball of this level. Because of his vampire attributes, he is somewhat restrained by lightning. Humph. If that's the case, then just wait. The Red Earl didn't care anymore. Occasionally dodge some lightning strikes. The circle is shrinking. When all the battlefield areas were about to be enveloped by the storm of war, the Red Earl suddenly reacted. Oops. You almost succeeded. In the Thunderball, Doflamingo smiled proudly. Baboon, baboon, are you just remembering it now? It's too late. At Doflamingo's words, the Red Earl was covered with terrifying hockey, and he plunged into the Thunderball, trying to catch Doflamingo. But when he reached the top of the Thunderball, he suddenly found that Doflamingo disappeared in a flash and ran to the ground. Falling from the top of the Thunderball, the Red Earl suffered secondary damage. Damn it, there is no safe zone, this is really bad. There was a hint of panic in the Red Earl's voice. He landed in an emergency and planted big trees on the ground. But as soon as those trees appeared, they were immediately destroyed by the war storm and could not survive at all. I can't grow, I can't restore my health, I just passed through a thunderstorm for the second time and was injured. The Red Earl realized it later, but it was too late. After all areas are covered by the war storm, there is no difference between the edge and center of the battlefield. So Doflamingo sailed through the storm of war like a fish into the sea. The Red Earl had nothing to do with him. Life force is passing quickly. What I'm fighting for is who can resist the poison for a long time. Shua, Shua, Doflamingo's figure moved quickly. The next second, a blood bottle appeared in his hand. Now, the battlefield is dominated by me. With my perception and speed, once a blood bottle appears, it must be mine. Doflamingo ate the blood bottle in his hand, and his health, which was already less than half, was almost full. The Red Earl could only watch Doflamingo drink the blood bottle. Now he can only stare. As Doflamingo said, there is no way the Red Earl can get the blood bottle. You can only rely on your own life force to hold on. In addition, he was injured just now, and he couldn't use trees to restore his health. As a result, the bloodline between the two people is getting farther and farther. Doflamingo ate 2 blood bottles again. Finally, the Red Count's livid face lost its color. Reminder. In the last game of the second round of the knockout round, Tiandi Pirates Doflamingo won. Tip. Red Earl spent 2 points to purchase Devil Fruit lottery tickets. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Is this going to be gone? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The Red Earl lost? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. How could it be possible? Close black lens bracket. Red Earl. He is a 10-star strong man. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. How could the Red Earl lose to Doflamingo? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. This is too fake. Close black lens bracket. A battle of this level can actually be overturned by headwinds. Open black lens bracket. Is this the power of Thunderfruit? Close black lens bracket. Use your own strengths to magnify the enemy's weaknesses. Rely on the rules again. Open black lens bracket. Win. Doflamingo wins. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Really awesome. Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. All the 10-star strong men have been defeated by you. This resurrection is just around the corner. Sengoku. Interesting, Red Earl, you actually lost to him. Whitebeard. It's a bit embarrassing, Red Earl. At first you were worth our boat, and now you have eaten 2 powerful devil fruit, a fantasy beast species. A Logia cannot beat a thunderfruit. Close black lens bracket. Garp. Ha 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 ha, losing is so abstract. Kaido. Anyway, I really can't figure out why I can lose in this, close black lens bracket. Golden Lion. Shame on you, Red Earl, you really stretch your hips. As the only 10-star combat power in the heavenly ranking, I wonder if no ranking made a mistake in evaluating you. Red Earl. That's enough for you, shut up. You have no idea how terrifying that war storm is. Golden Lion. Yo, how terrifying was the war storm. That's why you lost to Doflamingo, close black lens bracket. Red Earl. You guys, wait for lousy. I will suck your blood one by one. Tip. Welcome to become the top 8 contestants. After entering the quarterfinals, you can get 2 points for each victory. The top 8 contestants will receive a special reward, please collect it yourself. Chapter 104 Yuzen of Momonosuke. Momonosuke was tortured by blood. Tip. The top 8 players will be rewarded with personal items, wings of flying. Tip. After putting on the wings of flight, you can gain the ability to fly, and its speed is the same as that of a seagull. Tip. Flying wings will be obtained at the end of the game or after an individual is eliminated, close black lens bracket. The items that the top 8 can obtain were exposed by the heavenly ranking. When they saw this reward, everyone was shocked. Open black lens bracket. Wings of flying, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. You can actually fly in the air like a seagull, close black lens bracket. With these flying wings, you can no longer be called pirates, but sky pirates. It's a pity that only the top 8 members have it. There are only 8 in total, so it is still very rare. Among the remaining members of the top 8, even members of the 4 Emperors group, only Marco and Katakuri are left. Close black lens bracket. It looks like the top 8, but it's actually a rare group. But why do I feel like the strong ones who can enter the quarterfinals don't really need this flying wing? Close black lens bracket. When everyone marveled at the flying wings, the picture on the Tianbang began to change. In the picture, the third round will adopt the same single elimination rules, close black lens bracket. The fourth round will adopt a ranking competition mechanism, and the remaining members in their respective jurisdictions will draw lots for a match. Close black lens bracket. After the game, it will be divided into a winner group and a loser group. In the fourth round, the winner group will gain a huge advantage. Close black lens bracket. The third round of drawing competition has officially begun. Contestants, please draw lots. The drawing is in progress. The drawing is over. The first game of the third round will be played below. First Division. Whitebeard Pirates Marco vs Katakuri Big Mom Pirates. Second Division. Don Quixote Pirates Doflamingo vs Momonosuke individual contestants. The players from both sides are already in place, and the competition is about to begin. In the Tianbang, text prompts appear constantly. Although no pictures are given, the people projected into the Tianbang do have this link. As the lineup for the first game appeared, the barrage had another small-scale climax. In the key matchup of the Easter match, their luck is so good. Not bad, this game is interesting. Katakuri and Marco are both the second in commands of the Imperial Pirates, so the match will be exciting. Doflamingo relied on many means to defeat the Red Earl before, and what he faced now could be said to be the best result he could have foreseen. Close black lens bracket. Momonosuke, anyone who has taken the 9-star pill, let's see what kind of state he is in after facing a truly strong person. What a pity, it would be interesting to see him meet Queen Medusa. Queen Medusa. That kid who uses thunder, I advise you to be more serious and don't let that damn brat pretend to be here again, otherwise even if you were resurrected, I won't mind killing you again. Open black lens bracket ha ha ha. Close black lens bracket, Queen Medusa is worthy of being Queen Medusa. She just said it. It was indeed suppressed by hard power before, but since Doflamingo can defeat the Red Earl, it proves that he still has a certain strength. Queen Medusa probably doesn't want to see it. Isn't that disgusting face of Inosuke? Close black lens bracket. Members of both sides of the battle have arrived. Kinemon. Your Highness, be careful, that man just defeated a 10-star strongman. Close black lens bracket. Kinemon sent the final barrage, then the light of confinement disappeared. The battle begins immediately. On the battlefield in the first division, Katakuri held the Poseidon Trident and headed straight towards Marco with the halberd in one hand and his back behind his back. The distance between the two people immediately became much closer. Marco didn't dare to be careless and transformed into a phoenix to fight Katakuri. Marco's attack methods are not strong and it is difficult to hurt Katakuri. And Katakuri is the sharpest in the Big Mom Pirates. Holding a trident even increases his attack power. Ultimate. Marco could only try his best to defend. After a short confrontation, they fell into a disadvantage. In another battlefield, Doflamingo and Momonosuke have just been released. Recalling Queen Medusa's barrage just now, Doflamingo gritted his teeth in anger. Damn woman, you killed me once with that weird method, and you want to do it again? What a madman. Doflamingo swallowed and looked at his opponent, a little boy. He didn't know why Tianbang's barrage was so hostile to him. In short, these have nothing to do with him. What he needs to do now is to defeat Momonosuke. As long as you defeat it, you can get 2 points and then be completely resurrected. Of course, he didn't dare to completely ignore Medusa's words. Doflamingo knows the best way to operate. After Momonosuke left the confining light, his voice when looking at Doflamingo was still full of disdain. You, a person who relies on skills to win, have what qualifications do you have to stand in front of me? I am now the heir to Wanakuna's general and the strongest in this sea. The electric sound of Z sounded. Doflamingo had already arrived behind Momonosuke, and a bolt of thunder struck Momonosuke's body and made him shut his mouth. Out of instinct, Momonosuke rolled out and distanced himself from Doflamingo. The back of his neck was struck by a terrifying lightning attack, which made him grit his teeth in pain. How can you conduct a sneak attack? You have no samurai spirit at all. What a despicable villain. Momonosuke's words made Doflamingo laugh. Baboon, baboon, baboon. No wonder you were hated by others. It turns out to be this way. You blame others for everything, and you will always be at the moral high ground. Advertisement. If that's the case, then I'll let you, a samurai, experience the methods of a pirate. Whoa. Doflamingo's figure disappeared instantly, and Momonosuke couldn't sense it at all. By the time he reacted, Doflamingo had already dropped from the sky with a thunderball in his hand. Thunderball cover style. The speed was so fast that he couldn't react at all. Even after taking the 9-star pill, he has no strength at all. It is equivalent to having a treasure but only taking the gold coins that are used to lay at the lowest part of the treasure house. With no fighting experience and no fighting skills learned, Haki only relied on instinctive speed and strength to fight. This is like facing a person covered in thorns with bare hands. In the previous Groud and the giant vice admiral, the thorns were too fragile and broke at the touch, which gave him the feeling that he could control the victory. Now I met Doflamingo, who really knows how to fight, has extremely rich combat experience, and has extraordinary means, and I was immediately confused. I didn't expect Doflamingo's offensive to be so fast. Giant Bubble. Momonosuke used his only special ability and launched towards the attribute ball above. Doflamingo saw this without any hesitation. With his speed, only a strong man like the Red Earl could react. Forget it about Momonosuke. Thunderballs continued to fall from the sky. After Momonosuke fired the giant water bubble, Doflaming shrank in all directions. Thunderbird, Thunder Beast, Thunder Ape, Brontosaurus. From 5 directions, terrifying monsters composed of thunder and lightning appeared almost at the same time, heading directly towards Momonosuke. He has no way to escape. Damn it. What kind of move is this and why is it different from what I imagined? Emission defense. Momonosuke put up haki with the largest cross-hand movement and covered his body to defend himself. Boom, boom, boom. 4 thunder and lightning monsters that were not slowed down directly hit him. The thunderball above was blocked for a while, but it was still coming slowly. Ah! Momonosuke's miserable voice surpassed the explosion of thunder and lightning. This is the result of not having any sense of combat. Any 8-star expert would know that it is best to attack the thunderstorm in one direction and avoid the thunderstorms in the other 4 directions. But he just stood there and defended, making Doflamingo dumbfounded. It turned out that he had laid out 5 directions just to prevent Momonosuke from evading, so that at least one direction of lightning would have to be resisted. Now it has indeed become a direct meal from all 4 directions. The thunderball above slowly fell and hit Momonosuke, who was already in a paralyzed state again. Boom. The 5th voice sounded. Momonosuke didn't even scream this time. Baboon, baboon, is this your strength? Although I feel that your ability may be very strong, with this level of combat awareness, are you an idiot? Doflamingo's figure disappeared again, and appeared in front of Momonosuke the next second. He controlled the silk thread on the ground to strangle Momonosuke's neck and lifted him into the air. Hey, are you going to die? That's so boring. Doflamingo showed his arrogant face again, but after watching too much Momonosuke and Blackbeard, I don't find Doflamingo's smile annoying. Open black lens bracket, that's it. Close black lens bracket. Did you eat 5 thunderstorms and then lose consciousness? Close black lens bracket. This is so funny. Is this what you think you are invincible in the world? Close black lens bracket. Although Doflamingo did defeat the Red Earl, there is still a gap in real strength between him and the Red Earl. Everyone knows that this is just a victory under the rules of the ring. Close black lens bracket. The 9-star pill gives him the physical strength, power, speed, haki, etc. that match the 9-star powerhouse. He even has Conqueror's haki, but he doesn't know how to use it at all. This is like inheriting Hawkeye's swordsmanship and then only being able to stab with one move. Really, I was almost blinded by this damn brat. With such strength, he can be defeated even if he does not reach the level of a 9-star powerhouse. Close black lens bracket. Indeed, Doflamingo's Thunder Fruit ability only speeds up this process. Kinemon. Your Highness Momonosuke, you haven't learned the basic skills of fighting. What a waste. In the Skylist screen, Momonosuke's face seemed to have turned purple as the Doflamingo thread was wrapped around his neck. The blood can't flow at all, and I can't breathe. Then let's end this boring game and win. Doflamingo raised the corners of his mouth and increased the strength of the silk thread. It seemed as if Momonosuke's neck would be cut off in the next second. Zero, please give me flowers. In this almost certain death situation, Momonosuke's figure changed. Ah! A terrifying roar sounded. This sound, like the roar of a dragon, made Doflamingo startled. He didn't dare to make too much fuss. After all, it was about whether he could be resurrected. A strong electric current appeared in the hand, and it was about to hit Dao. On Nosuke's head, the critical last second, Momonosuke exploded. The whole person burst out with a strong power, and the silk threads on his neck and body were instantly broken. Advertisement. Then his body began to expand rapidly. After a burst of smoke, a pink dragon appeared in the battlefield. Damn it, I was almost strangled to death by you. Momonosuke's voice made Doflamingo look startled. Looking up, Doflamingo was also amazed. What the hell is this? Devil fruit? There is actually a second ability? At this time, Doflamingo stepped back cautiously. Open black lens bracket. What? Close black lens bracket. What's going on with this pink dragon? It can't be a real dragon fruit, a phantom beast? It doesn't look like it, it's pink, like a giant dragon doll. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. So that's it. Close black lens bracket. There won't be any more variables. I haven't seen this pink dragon get any other rewards before. Close black lens bracket. Indeed, I haven't seen it. Let's see what kind of abilities this pink dragon can use. Close black lens bracket. Kaido. What kind of dragon is this? Why have I never heard of it? Sengoku. Another species of fantasy beast. Such devil fruit abilities have never been recorded before. Close black lens bracket. Kaido had no idea what was going on with the pink dragon. Zero, all we can do is hurry up. HMPH, no matter what kind of dragon you are, you can't be as powerful as my green dragon fruit, let alone Lousy, the current king of dragons. In the picture, the dragon appeared, and Doflamingo no longer hesitated after testing it out. Since it is such a big body, it must be able to withstand more lightning. Thunder. God. Doflamingo unleashed the strongest thunder and lightning move he can currently unleash. Thor. The huge thunder god holds a thunder spear and attacks Momonosuke. After transforming into a huge dragon form, Momonosuke seemed a little confused. He had never gotten this big before, they're all in small form. While he was dazed, wealth was already on him. OBJ. Damn it. It hurts so much. Momonosuke's huge dragon body was like a loach on a harpoon, and his body kept twisting randomly. Apart from this, there is no ability to resist or counterattack. Doflamingo controlled Thor, and grabbed Momonosuke's neck with his other hand. Hash. Tear Lousy apart. Doflamingo's voice spread throughout the arena. Thor's movements were not slow, as if he had used all his strength. The thunder spear and palm exert force in different directions. Bah! With a sound, the entire dragon's body was cut open by a thunder spear from half of its body, and turned into two halves. Momonosuke's fierce roar filled every place. His screams seemed to be heard throughout the world. Open black lens bracket cool. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket F asterisk K. It feels so good. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket Lousy is ready. Close black lens bracket. It's so comfortable. This battle finally gave Lousy a bite of his bad breath. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket I have been waiting for too long. I even thought that Momonosuke was going to make a comeback. Close black lens bracket. Okay, it just turned into a pink dragon, and it didn't have any effect. Close black lens bracket. Ha ha ha. This is just like the chef in a teppanyaki restaurant, slicing the eel with one knife and making sashimi for us. Now that there is a picture, it seems that the feeling of the picture is coming to my face. In the Skylist screen, Doflamingo did not stop after tearing apart the huge dragon body and continued to release all the power of thunder on the dragon body. As the god of thunder gradually shrinks, the pink dragon gradually becomes Kurozumi in the thunder and lightning. The screams of resistance became smaller and smaller until they disappeared completely. Reminder. In the third round of the knockout round, individual contestant Momonosuke was eliminated. Don Quixote Pirate Team Doflamingo won. Tip. The current Doflamingo points are 5, and you can buy ordinary resurrection pills. Close black lens bracket. 4 points resurrection pill. Obtain resurrection, but after being killed, the ability will disappear if someone else takes it away. Close black lens bracket. 9 points resurrection pill. Get resurrected, and the abilities you once had will be completely restored. Close black lens bracket. Tip. After you obtain 4 points, the remaining points can be transferred through transactions without any restrictions. As soon as the Tianbang notification came out, Doflamingo people were dumbfounded. What? Actually, after resurrection, all my heaven ranking reward increases and Thunderfruit are gone. This is really abominable. But we can still trade this way. Doflamingo is extremely corrupt, but there is nothing Wangtian can do. After all, the chance to be resurrected is extremely rare. I can only find a way to get 9 points. Afterwards, Doflamingo turned his attention to Dragon Corpse 9, who had just been killed by him.